we returned you guys back to the town.
Restraining Ryder if he tries to kill Gronk.
Well, so let me
I
give you
will
guys a
only
quick deal.
decimate him if he lays a finger on Doodle.
Lay a finger on
Look,
Doodle.
you don't know what's going to happen. So let's do a quick catch up. So basically, you guys were in the Banshee's place. You guys are taking care of the Banshee and the haunting and all that kind of stuff. Yada yada yada. You guys during basically the group made a return home, and it was rather adventurous. It was speedboat. It was actually the sailboat approach was actually kind of creative. I liked it. Very well done. And they had an interaction with a group of bandits, tried to assault them on the river. Didn't work out so well for them. The bandits, that is. Group returned, got met some gypsies, and had a good time. They were drugged, and of course everybody lost 200 gold, which is about what 1,000 goldish. Right? Party's 5. Yeah. So that sucked. But
Well, we each had that buffle of 300, so it wouldn't affect our bet.
In essence, it's just think of it like staying at a really, really, really expensive hotel. You got a nice bed, you got to sleep. You did wake up refreshed. I mean, you hadn't slept that long in a long time, but that was probably because of the drugs. But it's minor. You guys get back into town, and you guys are summoned. So you discovered some interesting things about the chasm, and you were summoned by the basically the leader of the fighting arena. And announced that Tuaka, which is your opponent, had been stabbed, basically assassinated in the locker room, preparing for the match for that evening and all that kind of stuff. So it had to be canceled for that night.
By the way, Tuaka is a dragonborn, and he was stabbed in the back once that killed him. So
yep, so in the back should have been somebody he probably knew was the assumption. In the back, straight through the dragon scale and up through the heart, one pierce, done. So it was pretty specific, and one stab, one blow, and it was kind of one of those things. It's like, really, this is a gold level contender here. We can take more than one hit. So very unlikely. That's a good point. I should have included that in the notes.
Nope, I can't take more than one hit.
I feel that.
I have 76 hit points.
So that said, basically, the guy offered and said, "Look, I have to cancel the match. There's nobody to contend with. Blah blah blah. There's no other gold champions that are available to bout." And then he said, "Except for one option," and there was kind of a look of not contempt, but like sigh from Gronk. And he said, "I'll give you." The odds originally were 8-1. He said, "Would you consider a fight if I increased the odds to 15-1?" And the group pretty much jumped all over it. And he said, "Well, you'd have to fight Gronk." And explain that he's undefeated in the gold arena, so far and so forth. And of course, Gronk comes forth and he objects because he likes you guys, right? And basically says that, like, look, boss, I thought I was done with this, because he hasn't had to compete in the gold arena for a long time. He basically earned his freedom, if you will, and all that kind of stuff from having to do this. But being that so many rich and wealthy people have paid him, and his underworld status of the fight arena is not necessarily smiled upon, it might not be a good idea to piss off the wrong people, if you get the idea. And so the group agreed, and Gronk kind of sighed and said, yeah, he'll do it. And as he passed you guys, he whispered, he says, "Don't worry, I'll go easy on you guys." And that's pretty much what happened. So
I'm not going easy on him.
You guys ended up leaving and going back to the house, getting prepared. As you guys are walking through town, there's one thing that you hadn't known. I hadn't really done this. So basically, somebody walks up to Nepos and holds a piece of it looks like a piece of cloth against his robe, and says, "Yep, here." Drops a bag in your hand and walks away. Oh, and then walking away, he says, "Thanks."
I don't remember this happening.
It didn't. It's something I forgot to cover.
Nice.
So I'm just dropping it in surprisingly.
I opened the bag.
There's about 500 gold in there and a thank you note.
Who's this from?
So basically, you have a thank you for taking out the Morgar haunt. is effectively the area, and the Sharandar. There was a bounty for clearing out the haunt.
The thing he touched my test, I guess detected the essence of that banshee or something. I'm like,
No. So the piece of cloth was basically a piece of your robe that was torn as you were shackled to the wall, and he found it, in the deal, and he's been looking for you guys, and he's like, oh, there you are, poof, and dropped you guys another 500 gold.
Boggles! That's 100 each.
Yep. So you guys can add that to your inventory, 100 each, and then you guys now
Can we bet that?
effectively.
Can we bet
to the
that?
notes.
Actually,
Sure. So you guys are going to
That
do
would make it-
13,000. We'll do 13,500.
yeah, that would,
I'll
that would
edit
just
that.
make it.
Yeah.
That would make it.
Yeah.
30. That is how much each of us will get if we win.
Boggles!
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's more than that.
Each?
It's more than that, isn't it? It's more than that. Yes, each. It's more than that each.
It'd be 1,500 times that, or 15 times the 500. So
Big number.
it's more than that. Yeah. So 13,500
Yeah.
times 15 is 202,500 divided by 5 people. It's 40,500.
Boggles!
Okay.
Or either die really fast or win really quick.
You gotta stay alive to collect your winnings. That is one of the requirements.
That is okay. So that's how much we're gonna get. That
Well, I
can
mean,
buy a
he said
lot
he's
of
gonna go
things.
easy on us, so he'd probably just knock us out.
Yeah,
Maybe,
he's probably
yeah, I mean,
mangle us really badly.
We should
You
show
get
him
the idea that he's kind of like, he didn't really want to do it, wasn't excited to do it. He understands that the boss is in a bad situation. You guys, are okay to do the fight, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, it's gonna have to go forward as needed, and you can try and play it as you need to. But we are at 9 p.m. Which is the primetime matches. You've got 2 other matches that were ahead of you tonight. There was 2 silver bout matches to kind of warm up for the big prize fight that's been waiting. You guys hear the final bout kind of go off with a major, cheer and awe, some booing as well, and stupid stuff like that. And you guys are down in the locker room, and who talked to the boss? Nepos. That was you, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
He's the one that convinced him that we had an alibi.
I need you to make an insight check, but I think you had somebody talking with you. Wasn't Mark? Weren't you talking some of it or somebody? Somebody was assisting.
I think I gave him an assist.
So
I'll
I'll give you advantage on that insight roll.
Cool.
Is what I'm getting at.
For the weekend part of it, we went Wednesday.
So that's not too great.
Yeah. When you were talking to him, this is back. Just thinking about it. Just Is there anything fishy? I guess doesn't seem like it. All right, we're good. So
There's one thing I'd like to do before the match.
Yes.
I would like to use my inspiring lethal feat. Everyone gets 13 temp hit points.
You did that last time.
yeah, that's good.
I did
Yeah, I
it the
already
time
have it.
before last.
Yeah.
Last time I didn't have it because I took a different.
That's like straight 60 hit point heal. I mean, there's no joke in that. So
13 extra hit points?
Yep.
Also, it's
What is
not
the total in
leadership.
that?
I don't know if I'd call you the leader.
Wait, 13 extra hit points or 13 temp hit points?
That's the part I'm gonna focus on, not
Hit
the
points.
extra hit points.
Nice.
Who needs extra hit points when you have over 100?
Yeah, I have
Well,
104.
Apparently, I think you're gonna need them this time.
Yeah. So all right, let me go ahead and finish what I was working on. Oh, come on, do this right. And I'll put them back in the announcements, which is where it
What
was.
color was the Chihuahua guy? What color Dragonborn?
He was red.
Oh, alright. That would have been good for me.
Blanded
That would have been
Yeah.
good for me because I could have just denied half of his attacks.
And Jello shots, Bloody Marys, and
See if I can get this in there right. Yeah, there we go.
See, I'm going to escape to the sky because I have an AC of 12. So
All right.
So basically, all of us on the ground have good ACs, and then the one person that doesn't just sits in the background destroying everything.
yes, I am the floating turret.
The floating turret while everyone else sits around taking damage, getting healed by the floating turret, and
I mean, we do.
Okay,
I'd argue that we do a
killing.
lot of damage too, but
The floating
Yeah,
turret is skilled.
we're okay. Okay, Alex, we do more damage, just less consistently.
right.
In Ryder, that's actually true because half the time you're not the one doing the damage. Your things that you summoned are.
Well, I only recently learned to summon things, so.
Also, a lot of the time it was Doodle too.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the things that I didn't. It took me a while to appreciate. So I didn't. I had to go read the books. I'm like, oh, I don't know what this does. All right. So let me close this one a second. My work app's open. All right. So I included picture in the announcements. Effectively, you guys enter the arena. Did you guys actually? We needed to come up with a team name. Did you guys decide on a team name?
You did
No,
Crowbears, right?
We had Crowbears
That was-
back in the
it was
time, but you
Crowbears.
guys disagreed that you didn't like it. So if you want to change it, now is a chance to change it. We could have had that on the leaderboard, say, earlier in the day. Do you guys want to discuss that real quick?
Yeah,
Holy
good.
Bold.
Something.
Just name it Holy Bold. No questions asked. Just name it Holy Bold.
I'm not good for coming up with names, so I'm just gonna let you guys deal with it.
Holy Bold.
I'm fine with that.
We have many. I think like almost all of us have relations to a board in some way, or at least close enough to a board. And then
Relations to what?
there's
Bird.
a lot of holy
Bird.
magic going on in our group, as in me,
Yeah, and me, somewhat.
and kind of just radiating it.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree that everyone has connection to the bird, given that we have a raven and
We got a Waven. We got a Waven
one-
person.
no, a crow person, possibly our person soon.
Sorry.
And two people that can
Yeah,
speak
that's
to
disrespectful.
birds. Are you going to become an owl person?
I don't know yet. That is not up to me.
So, well, we can change it later if you really need to. But ideally, you should have a good group name. This is something that'll probably stick for the campaign, too. I should have given you guys time to think about that one. I apologize.
Oh
It's
wait,
okay.
campaign. Like this is part of the actual campaign now.
Well,
Good.
I mean, realistically, your guys' group name kind of should stick for a long term. If you guys pick a group name.
I'll put some more thought into it outside of D&D.
Yeah, probably. We could also name it the Bolds and the Snakes.
No.
Birds of prey.
Bolds of Prey!
That's not terrible.
I like that.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good because the whole a good portion of the reason of why I'm trying to become the
But
Gaming
druid is so
Clans!
that
Boggles!
part of the reason I'm trying to become druid is so that I can become a giant eagle.
Radiant Being! I was looking through these clan names.
There's some good ones in there. There's a bunch. So
Radiant Being!
actually, you could mix up the what was the radiant one? Hold on a second. Let me go back.
Radiant Aura.
Radiant
Aura
bosses.
one. Radiant Bosses.
I kind of like the Birds of Prey one, but
I
Ooh,
pulled
Birds of Prey are actually that's pretty awesome. That's very Star Trekky too.
I said
like
that.
Bolds of Prey,
yeah, he said that.
All right, well I dig that one. That was a
No,
good one.
I
Sorry.
was just reiterating
Good
saying
job,
that I
Jaden.
liked that one.
So I'll tell you what.
Yeah, let's do birds of prey at least for now.
Bolds of Prey.
Let me do a chat and we'll do a vote. So Birds of Prey. What was the one we said? Radiance or what was the other thing?
A Radiant Boss or something? Radiant Bosses?
Well, it can be whatever you want. I was just saying bosses, but you can mix that with something else. So Radiant
We can
Birds,
do Radiant
Bosses.
Knights.
Ooh, I like that too. Radiant Knights. He's dating up with all the deals. Dating, you get inspiration.
I already have it.
Give it to somebody else.
Who doesn't have inspiration?
Me.
Oh, I've had inspiration for like 3 games.
I'm gonna give it to Gargon.
All right, Gargo
I've
gets
had
it.
inspiration for forever, and I'm just too attached to it to use it.
You're just too inspiring.
I've just forgotten that I had it.
Okay, can we say that Ryder has
like
to have
them both
inspiration
really
to use
well.
inspiring leader? Can we say that Ryder has to have inspiration to use inspiring leader because he's not necessarily the leader otherwise, but he needs inspiration to actually do that?
No, because it's his feet, and I really shouldn't take it away from him. But I like the idea, so we'll say. We'll
But
just,
I like the
here's the deal.
idea.
I'm not going to take it away, but we'll play it into the story. He inspired you just now because he is inspired. Ha ha.
God, I
He's
don't know
inspired
which
to
name I like
inspire
more.
you.
I like them both a lot, and I don't know which one to vote for.
You
Ryder.
can mix up
I picked
other
that
ones
one
too.
name.
I was playing Valorant that entire time and I popped off. 'Cause
Nice.
I was still mid match when we had the joint call.
Should I install Valorant?
It's a lot of fun. If you don't like FPSs, it's not worth it.
And
It's really aim and game sense based.
we're getting off topic very quickly.
I popped off
usual.
in Splitgate before D&D.
Anyways,
Anyways, I don't know what to vote for.
what are we doing? Oh yeah, I'm voting.
Another
No.
person. All right, yeah. Okay,
then
it's
my
already
vote
won
doesn't
unless somebody
matter?
retracts their vote.
Also,
Go for
our
that one.
acronym would be BOP.
Cool. We'll just play this.
Bop. Bop. Bop.
Okay, nope, we'll just play this. Bop.
Bop.
Okay, because it's so long and it goes on the board, Bop goes up there.
Bop.
Bop. I love it.
So yeah, there's
This
no
is
question.
amazing. Bop.
That has just happened. All right, hold on a sec. So
I feel like I would have gotten inspiration for that if I didn't already have it, and now I'm kind of sad.
Bop.
group name.
Bop.
Bop. Bop. Bop.
Beep bop bop.
BOP.
Beep bop bop.
We'll be there. Nope. Ryder, your insight is +0.
Yep. I am not wise.
Yeah, it's intelligence.
I feel
and yeah,
I feel
sorcerers are charismatic still, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, by the way, that's
it's
the
not
best
intelligence,
thing.
it's wisdom.
No, but that's the best thing about sorcerers in 5th edition was sorcerers were the only spell class that really kind of suffered in like where wizards are very intelligent and warlocks are charisma based, right? Well, because sorcerers had to focus kind of like paladins in multiple places, centralizing it to one and making them a charisma caster was like smart.
Mhm.
All right, so
Dude, paladins are so much fun though.
I do actually. I started off my paladin thinking that I didn't like him. I got to level 12 with him now. Holy cow! Smite! Extra touch!
Hey,
Smite!
I'm gonna use level 4 Radiant Smite in addition to level 4 Thunder Smite. In addition to level 4.
Yeah, no. And then I took one level of Warlock so I can get back to level 2 spell slots. And I can
Oh,
heal.
that's good.
What the hell?
That's good.
Yeah, and it was pretty sick. And so, and also I get a ranged attack because paladins really don't have a good ranged attack. I get
You get Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. So all in all, it was like wow. And the best part is Eldritch Blast levels up based on your level.
I was
not
about to
based
ask
on the
that.
level.
I was about to ask
Not
that.
based on the level of Warlock. So it's I'm level 12. It leveled up at level 11 for me, even though I only have one level of Warlock.
Dude, that's
So-
good.
Yeah,
Dude, Paladin and Celestial Warlock. I never thought of that.
that's exactly. And so
popping off.
I have an Asimir, which is the
It's the Radiant,
Oh,
like,
dude,
angel thing.
the angel guy. Yeah.
Holy man.
So angel guy paladin, which has definitely a complex, but then he has a celestial patron warlock touch. And so yeah, it's fun.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
That was actually one of my plans, not the Warlock part, but was
Yeah,
a
no.
Asmir, a Paladin.
the
Did you-
Asimir
Did you pick the one
paladin's
that got
good.
the fly?
I did the fall. No, neither of them fly. They all
Oh,
have wings.
there is one that fly. There is one that fly.
Is there one that flies? So no,
It's
I
like
did the fallen.
Ascendance or something.
So
Oh,
mine was
fallen
a
Earth.
fallen angel. Yeah, and so basically he believes he's an angel is what the DM in our campaign did, but he isn't necessarily an angel. Which you can just pop the dark wings and all that kind of stuff, but it's interesting. So okay, sorry, totally got sidetracked.
You're fine.
So you guys,
It's not like we don't do that every 5 minutes.
No kidding.
that's true. That's
We
true.
got-
Squirrel.
We got completely distracted with FPS shooters, so.
That's right. That's right. Well, Gronk was playing FPS shooters. He was, just sitting there with the little scrying wheel, and
I
All right,
love
so
the idea that sending stones and stuff are just phones in the D&D world.
I mean, it works, right?
it does, dude. They're
If it
freaking
ain't broke, don't
walkie-talkies.
fix it.
That was the coolest thing.
They're
All right, so
talkie-walkies.
the
Rocky
So after-
talkies.
Yeah, there
after
you go.
the bout that was going on, you guys heard a very large roar. The crowd kind of erupts. Like the finish must have been spectacular, or not amazing, not overly spectacular, right? But it was good. Obviously, people enjoyed it. So they're primed and waiting for the gold match. So you guys walk out towards the arena as the challengers, and they walk you in first. Challengers are visitors are basically introduced first, and they say, "And the challengers for tonight, your gold level match," and they basically try and trump it up and get everything heightened. You guys have been in like a basketball game or something like that, where it's like, "And your," where they really just kind of let light into it.
Yeah.
So
But no one's
you guys
expecting us to win.
yeah, well, the doors pull open and the gates raise, and they say, "And your challengers, birds of prey, reigning undefeated through the levels so far. This is their first gold match. Will they maintain their record?" And of
I
course,
want
the
a
crowd.
minor illusion, and
Yes.
that's like, it
No,
opens,
stop.
these golden
I hit
glowing
Ryder on the
balls
head.
shoot
No,
out,
no,
Stop
let him go. Let him go.
No, stop it.
shoot out, and explode into these
Just gonna seem
brilliant
pretentious.
fireworks.
You're just
As
seeming
smoke
pretentious.
pulls
That's
out,
not
You
good.
see our outlines glowing as we walk into the arena.
I don't have a problem with this because you got to think about it. Have you ever watched? I don't really watch wrestling, the WWE stuff, but think about it. The WWE, do they ever just walk down the aisle like calmly? No, they got some ridiculous music going on, and they've got this huge walk and tons of people and fanfare. I kind of agree with this. This is it's got a following, right? So let's see how the crowd reacts. Ooh, they react favorably. So yeah, so first off, they're all kind of cheering. It's not like a roar kind of thing, but I would say probably half the arena is like, "Yeah, let's go, woohoo!" And then probably about 75% of the arena becomes, after the little small fanfare, like, "Yeah, all right, we're gonna see some action tonight." And then of course, the gates close behind you guys. You're locked in the dome-shaped arena, similar as before. There's a couple things that have changed.
We can actually see our opponent this time.
Yeah, the look odd. Let me ask you this: does anybody have Mark and Nesrin would mechanical knowledge? And the reason I say Mark and Nesrin would is because you guys are familiar with traps and mechanical mechanisms for that kind of stuff.
I'm very
Definitely
familiar
not.
with traps.
You're tripping them.
And intimate, yes. Like, extremely intimate with traps.
I was better at that.
Nesrin and Mark, give me a perception roll.
Oh. Okay. First roll of the day, boys. 18.
Ooh, 18's good. 17. All right, couple good rolls. You guys
Sorry, my thing
both.
was lagging
So
a little bit.
here's the deal. First off, as soon as you walk in, the group is very, you guys are feeling it. You're pumped. You're inspired by your leader, and of course, Nepos creates a big spectacle, which distracts everybody and does a couple of things. It also lights up, being that you're so close to the edge of the arena itself, and you notice that the arena walls have some spikes on them now.
Oh.
So
okay.
in the fact
Oh.
that, like imagine, like just think of an arena. If you were pushed into those spikes, that would hurt, right? But you guys look closer, and specifically when Ryder's Nepos's fireworks go off and the display goes off, you notice that the dome itself seems to have. So you know how it's like a big grate, right? It's like kind of a net. If you think about it, like it's you got horizontal beams and vertical beams, and they kind of cross, and they make the net, right? And so it's see through, so you can see through it. What you notice is there's a gap between every other section. Like it's removable, and it's not just there. You see it all the way around, or at least most of the way around, because you can't see all the way across. Most of the way around the arena. You're not quite sure what's up with that, but the fact that it's not a solid object in the spikes is kind of weird. that make sense?
No.
So imagine. Here, hold on a sec. Let me get a picture. This will help.
So essentially, the walls are all modular. Probably
Kind of. Basically,
spikes.
where they're joined, there's like a hinge mechanism inside. There instead of being solid, where it's like screwed and bolted together, right? On each square section, there's a hinge mechanism to the next square, to the next square, to the next square.
Probably
Does that
how
make
they
sense?
added spikes so easily. They just changed out
Yeah.
the walls.
Maybe that sounds reasonable.
Are the spikes
So you're not
poison?
quite sure why. You want to do an investigation check?
Yes.
Go for
Because
it.
why would I not?
Can he have advantage from my magical spectacle?
They don't look poisoned.
I'm pretty sure I don't need
They look
advantage.
pretty. They look
All
pretty
right.
fresh. Yeah, they look pretty fresh. They're not shiny. It's obvious they're not poisoned. But you know that would kind of and of course that kind of thing. It's like you get on there, but if you're still fighting, you don't want to diminish your fighters. You want to create a spectacle, right? So that wouldn't make sense. But good check. All right. So as you guys all this happens within like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. You know, Nepos and Mark are very observant of like, okay, that's weird, and they kind of nudge together and discuss. Nepos has got everybody's attention, so nobody's even paying attention to them inspecting the walls. And of course, the announcer comes on. With a very loud, booming, illusion, which projects his voice to the whole arena. And your home field advantage. Your favorite fighter who's come out of his retirement just for you for this night only. And you hear the crowd kind of go quiet. They're like, well, what? Because they're expecting Tuaka, right? Tuaka was on the board initially, and the change. Not everybody heard through this, the change and all that, and so, and they announce also undefeated in the gold arena with 25 gold matches under his belt.
Holy shit.
We have
gosh.
Gronk, and basically you hear the
We're
crowd
playing
just
Muck
kind of go
Boys.
crazy, right? They go ape crazy, and like, oh, this is going to be
I could tell
insane.
you
You
wanted
know,
to
we
say
haven't seen
something
him for a long
other than
time.
crazy after 8.
Yeah. That's Blake knows which word I'd use. Blake. It's the same word I'd use for Timber's description. You know what I'm talking about. So,
I know. I know very well.
so we can just say ape crap. We'll say that. That's very fair. So, basically, the crowd erupts, not realizing that Gronk was going to be in the combat. The gates open. Gronk strides in. You guys can see in the announcement section. Basically, that's kind of what he looks like. Huge hulking guy. He's wearing basically, kind of exposed, but his biceps are now uncovered. Instead of just wearing shirts and stuff, he's got his gauntlets on, his war gear on. Definitely barbaric in nature, as far as kind of looking like an arena or Colossus kind of fighter. He's got this massive two-handed axe to a normal person that he's got in one hand, that is literally got this huge red gem right in the center, and it looks like it's glowing kind of a red.
Oh, he has a life steal enchantment.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, well, so as he comes in, he makes a spectacle, of course, because he's got to, and he raises the axe up, and he kind of makes a loud roar, right, to the point that it's like, dude, I thought Gronk was cool. Little bit concerning. And he takes his axe and he smacks the haft on the ground, and a huge amount of flames erupt from the axe, and that basically is his spectacle.
Fire axe, cool.
So,
oh, yes, fire aspect too. Oh god.
Oh god.
So he makes his deal, and do me a favor. Everybody, give me a perception check. We'll make this a group perception check.
23.
16.
Ooh,
2.
2.
2. Okay, 2. So at least it's not a 1.
Nat 20.
Hey.
I guess that
20,
kind of
alright.
makes up for the 2.
It's true. Well,
Yeah, I mean, you
the
add a
2
0.
was just missing the 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Talk fixed the typo. Thank you, Talk.
Hey, you're welcome.
So, you guys notice that not only does he have a fire axe, but his bracer on his left hand looks interesting, almost like a crossbow.
Oh, okay, cool.
So there's some kind of a crossbow-looking deal like built in. Like imagine, you know
Like a
how
gauntlet with a crossbow in it.
well, you know how like Black Widow launches the bolts from her wrist, right? Because she has that little wrist launcher. Think of this with like a multi-bolt crossbow launcher sticking above the wrist as he sticks his hands above, and it's like it's well lit by the fire. Like you can tell that he's literally single holding a two-handed weapon and has some range lethalness in him as well.
A crossbow on his arm, yeah. Also,
I think we might be in for a bit of a fight.
A bit of a fight? I think you're underestimating it.
Also, Ryder, he reminds me of Yoda, and I can't tell why.
Oh,
I just noticed that. Oh, he does.
Replace the mask with like green, or, like the brown part, and you got Yoda.
It's just Yoda wearing a mask.
Yeah,
It's just Yoda
he's social
wearing-
distancing.
Oof. I accidentally made Yoda.
okay,
What?
all you have to do is add cross legs and a rock.
No, change the mask to
No,
like
just have him
green.
floating, because he's Yoda.
Oh, we're getting off topic
Actually,
again.
that's why
Yeah,
he's invisible.
legs, like-
He's just disappearing into the force.
No, his legs are too short to reach the bottom of
I
the
was
shirt.
trying to make an interesting character out and I made Yoda.
hey, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, Yoda's an interesting character. I got nothing wrong
Hey,
with this.
that can be your next D&D character. It's a wizard named Yodi.
It's a wizard monk.
Yoda.
Nah,
Yo, die.
mean,
Wizard
he's-
monk goblin.
Yo, bro,
he has to have
die.
a sword. He has to have a sword. It's just Eldritch Knight. I mean, let's be honest, right?
Alan, maybe?
No, because monks can use a sword.
I don't
Way
know.
of the
Alright.
actual self monk, his arms are represented by. No, that's General Grievous. Oh, wait, that's General Grievous.
And that's why the staff is floating, because he's using the force.
Wait, Warforged, Astral Self Monk, General Grievous.
All right.
Anyway,
So basically, the crowd is erupting, preparing for the final bout. The tense aspect kind of settles in as the crowd erupts down, ready, waiting for the bout arena to begin. The arena, as you guys look around, is packed. You guys have seen, like, your bronze match had 50%, 70% capacity. Your silver match probably had 80-90% capacity. This is like 120% capacity. There are points where people are standing in a section that's not even meant to be watching the show. There are people crowded so hard together, like against the arena walls, and we're literally people are, normally there's a gap between the arena and the audience, right, to keep the audience away from the action, and safe too, really. They've pushed through it. The crowd is just bursting at the seams.
they're
bouncers
practically inside
Let me
the
guess,
arena.
Technically, the
crawling,
bouncers-
20 feet high
they're
on the
the
walls.
bouncer's busy, so it's kind of hard to keep everybody back. So you hear
I'd
everything
imagine
kind of
people would be like crawling up on the cage to get a really good eagle eye view.
Yes,
except for
exactly.
so do me a favor, Talk Like. I like the idea. Do me a favor and give me a perception check.
Alright. Isn't that... I could have swore there's like... I think it was a Mad Max movie with that? I can't remember. That's a 9.
9. You don't actually see anybody crawling on the deal. You've seen people attempt to do so, but you don't see anybody staying on. Not sure why.
Huh.
So, that said, the arena goes quiet. The announcer goes very loud and says, "All right, I want to see a good, dirty fight. Remember, the rules are what rules? Start. I need everybody to roll initiative."
Let's go!
Alright.
Woo!
Also, this whole time I've had advantage on initiative, but I haven't been doing it.
Oh my god, I just got baited.
17.
I just got baited. It was gonna be nat 20, then it rolled
Hey,
slowly over
remember
to
you have
14.
advantage.
That's right.
I use my advantage.
Okay,
Talk
good.
Like, did you do your advantage thing? Oh, Talk Like did. Blake, did you do your advantage thing?
Yeah.
For initiative? Okay. So on.
Look,
so
I'm
Talk
not.
Like
I am
is-
stupid, but not
Wait,
that.
I just won initiative? Impossible!
Wait, what
Everyone
did
else
you
has
get?
a high dex or has advantage, and I beat everyone.
Either
This isn't supposed
I mean, I
to
have a
happen.
+3 in Dex, so I kind of have both.
I got +5 to initiative
the other
and
thing,
advantage, and I rolled 2 12s.
the other thing is,
Impossible.
I rolled a
How do
14 and a 9.
other thing is, I never roll high on.
Wait, Ryder,
initiative.
what did you
I
get?
roll a
I
5
got
or
a
lower.
21.
Alright. So it's you, then me.
40% of the time, I roll a 5 or lower on initiative. It's sad.
What did Gronk get?
Well, let's just say that you should be going first, but you're not going first.
Oh no.
I know, right? You're not surprised round or anything like that. I mean, you can see him plain as day. But
Wait, hold on.
Can we at least hear it?
Before the match starts, I'm just gonna say to everyone, we're not gonna kill Gronk. We'll knock him out if we have to, but we are not killing him. And that's it.
Deal.
Anyway, why the hell is he going before me?
He probably got a nat 20 and has like a +2.
because he rolled a 19. He has a +6, and
Holy crud!
yeah, he's not a basic character. And so yeah, he got a 25 on his initiative.
Let me guess, he has a +10 on strength, right?
You'll find out when he touches you.
He has a
If he does.
+10 on strength. Yeah, he has a +10 on strength. I can almost guarantee that.
So well, it's probably less the strength aspect than other things, but yeah. So let me so I got the order right. Let me get the hit points all squared away. That should be good. Get him done. What am I at? 2.
That's the order, and I just put in chat, right? Can I do that right?
All right, you guys are gonna need to punch hard.
I got a 20 and I'm third.
We're gonna need to punch hard. Intriguing information.
Why would we punch? We have weapons.
True. All right, so
Why don't you- Hey, Alex, you brought this upon yourself. Why would you punch? Why not stab?
You're right. I'm gonna stab with my
I
great
can't
axe.
stab.
all right,
Yeah, but
so
you can very easily.
I mean, yeah,
I'm gonna stab with my
I
great
have a
axe.
longsword and a dagger. Why do I have a magical longsword? I don't even use it.
so immediately you guys see Gronk. He's cheering. He's got his blazing axe going on, and his arms are kind of up and point victory kind of thing. And then as he says begin, boom, he lowers his left hand. And he points it straight at you guys. And I've got Nepos, Nestrin, and Mark. Give me a second here. The attack rolls. So
You're
Nepos.
now got 0 hit points. You're
Oh,
dead.
Nestrid and Mark get nothing. Didn't hit you guys. Nepos does a 16 hit.
Of course
I
he
have
hits
a
the weakest
12
one.
AC. Of course it hits. I'm not wearing any armor.
You don't have. You're a sorcerer and you don't have shield. Just saying.
How many hit points do you have?
10. No, I'm kidding.
56 plus 13.
Uh,
All right. Well, it's hold on. I gotta open his character. Hold on one sec. Loading.
Okay,
Please
I
wait.
really wish I had. I really kind of wish I had
The DM is loading. Please wait.
Well, no,
Druid right now because it would kind of be helpful to
Ryder,
not have our only healer die.
why don't you equip light armor?
I can't.
You know what I
I'm
realized?
proficient in it.
Oh,
So
you
you take 8 damage. Of the 3 bolts, only 1 hit. Which that was, by the way, he has a +12. 2 misses is sick. I rolled a 1 and a 2. So you guys are kind of lucky. You only take 8 damage.
Okay, hey, can he hit someone in the crowd and reduce the money he's gonna earn if he does?
if he rolls a nat 1.
He did roll that one. Let's say that
If he rolls
one of them.
it just curves like 40 degrees.
The
and
first,
hits
well,
someone.
the first one sticks into the spike, like on the side wall kind of thing. The other
It
one, you
just
hear
goes
somebody
deep into the
scream.
metal.
You hear somebody. Well, he rolled in that one, so you hear somebody scream, "Ah!" And you look back and you see somebody that's got a crossbow literally sticking out of their shoulder, but he's like literally adrenaline pumped, like, "Yeah, this is awesome!" It's like getting the game ball at a baseball.
I mean, I can't remember. It's a certain
Anyway,
type of
how much
barbarian that's
damage
just
do I take?
completely anarchism.
Just 8. It's just 8. He missed with the other 2, so it would have been like 24 or 30
Ha!
damage. Kind of
You didn't even get one of my 10 hit points.
I'm gonna use my
That's right.
reaction to intercept, reducing 13 damage from Ryder's.
Does that mean it goes negative and I get healed?
No, you don't get healed. So if it gets negated, then it gets negated. You guys notice that he uses his bonus attack
Oh,
or
yeah.
bonus
He's a
action.
berserker. I'm willing to bet money.
to completely rage. And you guys have raged before. You have never seen.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah, no,
relentless.
he's definitely a berserker.
He's level 14.
Cast calm emotions.
He has relentless rage or something like that. Persistent rage.
So
Yeah, he's definitely like mindless rage or like just he's path of the berserker. I'd be willing to
yeah,
bet.
sure. He's probably like level 13, 14. Probably.
What do you mean? He's level
20?
20. He has like a +6.
2047.
Probably closer to that.
286.
he's done. That's really all he's done. He's just
more advanced than a normal character.
He can't.
We're
launched
He
his
moves
just
crossbow
like
attack.
that.
He's popped you guys. He's taken a step. He only moved like 15 feet. He's not charging. Like you can tell he's not running. He's just kind of slowly strategizing, paying attention. You can tell he's alert, right? You're not sure if he's holding back or what, but you're in it. So Nepos, you're up first.
Okay. Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to cast Summon Celestial. So you see the same angel appeals, but this time they're wielding a bow. And I want to
Beans.
get on the back, and we're going to fly to the top of the arena. Hold on, I need to pull up those stats.
All right.
And
You guys-
they have
roll
40
dexterity
feet of
for
flight,
not
so
using spikes.
we go 40 feet up. Okay. And then it's gonna be said Celestial's turn, and they're just gonna take a quick multi-attack. So that is gonna be 2 bow attacks, and it is what to hit? Right, just my spell modifier. So that is a +10 to hit. First one does a 28 hit,
That's it.
and the second one
it.
does a 21 hit. Matt,
Well,
does a
Matt?
21 hit.
It does not.
Oh,
What the
hell? Oh,
What the hell?
man,
Okay, so it's 2d6 plus, I believe 7. Yes, 2d6 plus 7 radiant damage, so 13 radiant damage.
He's at least a level 25 character, I guarantee.
Well, technically, you can't be level 25.
Yes,
yeah,
you
but he is.
Fair. He might be level
It can be,
47.
it can be through gear and stuff. So it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be.
can. Do
you
I
know.
want to spend...
Like I got this sick deal on my paladin. My buddy gave me the belt of the storm giant. Gives me 29 strength.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Correct.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
yeah. So there's some
yeah,
things
I
that
think
do
that's
some
probably
tricks.
good. So I flew up, summoned my angel, flew up, shot him. I think we'll
How much damage? Sorry.
It was 13 radiant. Oh, actually, there was one thing I want to do. I want to use my bonus action to convert 5 3 points into another 5th level spell slot. It will potent later. Trust me.
So after he takes the damage, it doesn't even seem phased by it. Not even a big deal.
Didn't expect so. Trust
anything
me,
else you
he
wanna do?
will be phased very soon. That's all I'm gonna do for now.
All right, talk about you're up.
Alright, so here's the thing. I can't do literally anything unless I'm right up close to him, so yeah, I'm going right up there.
See, normally I would suggest not doing that, but
But,
I
like,
don't think I can
Other than
stop.
that, I have a crossbow and like a dagger, and that's it.
You don't
And
have
neither of
javelins?
those-
Dude, javelins.
No, I don't actually.
Suddenly he pulls out a bat and just taps you with it, and you lose all your hit points.
You lose 200 hit points. Oh, you don't have that many? Sucks.
Alright. Ooh, that's a nat 1. I'm guessing 12 doesn't hit.
Wow,
Oh.
reckless attack.
So,
wow.
Hold on.
Reckless attack.
Reckless attack,
I don't
yes,
think
definitely.
I don't think it works that way, but who cares?
Extra attack
Yeah,
first.
reckless
Extra
attack.
attack first. Extra attack
No.
first.
That's a
Do your
29.
rage.
No, hold on. You critted. So hold on.
Rage.
You need to tell me how's reckless attack work? Do you have to call it, or is it a reaction?
Let's see.
Reckless
let's see,
attack.
reckless attack.
When you make your first
When you
attack on your turn, you can
Oh,
decide to attack recklessly, giving you advantage on melee attack
Well,
rolls.
then that was your second attack. Then that was your second attack.
Well, no,
Okay.
no, hold on.
He's gonna get
So
It
knocked
seems like
prone.
you have to decide beforehand. Also, I'm gonna rage.
So Well, do me a favor. Rage is good. Do me a favor and give me a dex save.
What?
What?
Ooh.
I
He has
see.
extra
It-
attack.
He throws his hammer.
Oh, I'm
Alex,
good. I'm
also.
good with the. Just give me a second. I'll explain.
Wait, hold on.
Alex,
Hold on.
Alex, also, you have extra
Stop.
attack.
Hold on. I know. I did the extra attack. Advantage on dex against effects that you can see will not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Would that apply?
Yeah, sure.
All right, good.
All right, good.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Good. All right. You
Oh,
don't trip
well.
and fall on your axe. Because your shoelaces were tied together or something stupid. And you get up there with the sack. You do manage to get up there, even though you stumbled. So you make the move forward. You're just like stumbling, like
'cause
you
he got
talk
on that one.
recklessly. It looks sloppy. So and he gets up there, but he gets
And
up
the
there, and the second one hits.
Yeah, it's a 39. I'd hope so.
You look drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Did you crit?
All right. No, I think.
Oh, no, you got an 18. Rough.
11.
29. 11. All right. Yeah.
No, it was an 18, so I had 39.
That is crazy.
I think.
29.
No, wait, it
All
was 29. Wasn't it? I can't. I'll check.
It's
29.
29.
Aw, I thought it was
Yeah, it's
39.
29.
I was impressed with myself for a second.
Anything close. Look, anything close to 30 is like ancient dragon level hit. So just FYI.
So I'm
To
good.
understand the par. Yeah, that was pretty good. Anything else you want
Just
to do?
see, yeah, that's like the point
let's
where
see.
that's like
Was that a no? Yes.
No, there's nothing else I can do.
I feel
Nothing in your bonus actions or anything like that.
No.
Alright.
I used my bonus action to rage.
Oh yeah, totally. Well, that's fine. Astrid, you're up.
All right.
Also, I'm gonna leave for a minute to grab a snack. Just don't kill me.
All right. I'm gonna sense his affection. Oh wait, how far away is this guy?
Probably about 40. I'll say 30 feet. He moved close enough so you guys were close to the gap.
Okay. Then I'm gonna just really easily run up there and strike with my rapier.
All right.
And I have
Actually, I
advantage.
guess he should.
Barbarian.
Have been. Yeah, it'd be 30 because you guys would have walked into the arena. Before all started.
29 to hit.
Hit.
All right. I'm gonna use my bonus action to do Giant Smite to give myself an extra D6. I'm gonna use a free action to cast Fire Rune. So I'm gonna do the rapier damage. I'm gonna use my Piercer feat to reroll that one. So it is 10 plus sneak, 17 plus fire damage, 23 plus an extra D8 or D6 from Giant Smite. So I lost count. 24 damage in the first hit.
All right.
Second attack does a 22 hit.
It does.
Okay, so 21's the AC. Or 22's the AC. 22's the AC. Rolled a hit with my rapier. 9 damage. Yeah,
Alright.
and then he needs to make a DC 14 strength check that I already know he's gonna like.
It's like rock, but yeah, it's okay. Let me
Yeah.
run the strength check or strength save. Big difference.
Save.
Oh yeah, you want it to be a check.
69 D4 really.
26.
Yeah, he is not restrained.
All right.
I'm gonna take my action surge to roll the hit with my rapier.
Wait.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit?
It does.
10 damage.
Are you taking advantage on to hit? Like
I
roll
am,
to
yeah.
hit?
And then my second attack does a 29 hit,
It does.
and that is 12 damage. So
Alright.
in total,
I got them so far. I got all three.
awesome,
I was just subtracting them each time when he gave me the totals. Okay.
awesome.
What else?
That is I'm gonna use a free action to blow the whistle and to move backwards, so he can't hit me.
But you're using bonus action to disengage.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
How much damage do you just flippin' do?
43.
I think
45.
Nestrin, he's going to go ahead and use, after you finish yours, he's going to use his reaction. And suddenly, this massive tail lashes from behind him.
What?
You're like, what the hell? A tail?
Question mark?
And attacks you. You are going to take 22 points of damage.
It just hits me. Okay.
Wait, wouldn't that apply for my sentinel?
Yes,
I rolled 20. By the way, I rolled 22 to hit. I assume that hit.
Oh, so I can't hear you over the sound of 100 D100s going. There we go.
Yes, that does affect your
sentinel. Sentinel only happens if you make an attack action. I made a reaction, so it's not necessarily the same. It's not an attack action.
Sure. When a creature with 5 PV makes an attack against a target,
it's an attack against a target.
Other than me, I guess it.
Sure,
it depends.
I'll give you a roll.
Yeah.
It's a 22
Thank
AC.
you.
Why not? I'm not gonna take it away. It's a cool feat.
Also, moon.
All right, that hits.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Hey, you guys are doing pretty good on the rolls.
11.
Just wrong one. I just gave him more hit points. Wrong number. We're good. Fix it.
We do good. We do good on literally everything except rolls that people have low on, and for me, initiative.
Gargog, you're up.
I will scream at the man. AKA rage. Rage.
There you go. I figured that. Yep. All right. Not gonna forget for a change.
Reckless attack.
No, I'm not gonna reckless attack. That's stupid. Because he gets advantage when he attacks me. Then
you're gonna miss.
Yeah, that's the chance of the chance of critting on advantage is sick compared to not. So
yeah. But I am gonna go up there and stab the man, and since Talk Lock is there, I get advantage. That is a 29.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you don't do the
that's a
reckless.
hit.
That was a terrible roll. 9 damage.
All right.
And then let's do advantage again. That's a 23.
That's a hit.
We're gonna lose a lot of money if we fail.
That is 11 damage, and then if I remember correctly, +3 melee damage with strength weapon. So I did 2 attacks. So is that +6 additional as well?
What was it? What?
So in rage it says +3 melee damage with strength weapons. Would that mean I get, since I attacked twice?
Yes,
I get
would be
+6.
That'd be 6 each one.
So that's 26 damage.
26 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool.
All right. Yeah, he's not liking that. So, Mark, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to run up to him. First attack with rapier. Ooh, okay, 24. I'm glad I got advantage on that.
Nice one.
Yeah, 24.
Huh.
All right. Damage. Sneak attack. Alright, okay, there's that, and then I'm going to use extra attack.
And I think it was actually when we moved into that other house.
Okay, I'm assuming that hits as well. And then there's that, and then I'm going to do the bonus action dual wielding attack.
I mean, it was like, okay, we just bought a house.
Okay, that's actually dual 18s. That's really
Dual
good.
18s, whoa.
So we bought
We might have to send him
And
to
then
jail.
there's a 9, and then I'm going to use,
just
what is it?
2 years ago, maybe? Just
Action surge, and then I'm going to do another attack and extra attack.
and stuff.
Okay.
We finally didn't have a dog, and we didn't have
Dang it,
kids.
that almost critted. That does
Nope.
not hit, I'm guessing.
Got new furniture.
Nope, miss. Clank.
And then,
But
yes!
he's not
Yeah, that kind of
Ow.
sucked, but 13 on that.
And
All right.
70.
Yeah, I got a 1.
But like
Yeah.
that's what I
Don't know how much damage I got there.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all of it.
All right, perfect. Do me a favor. Who's not in melee? All 4 of you are in melee around him, right?
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
not in melee.
This is
Yes.
gonna be fun. So, do me a favor. Those not in melee, which would be Ryder, give me a perception check. Only.
Uh-oh.
Gladly.
We're all gonna die.
Oh,
That's
sheesh.
I'm blind.
All right.
Wait, no. Technically, both Doodle and my angel are not.
You
in
have
melee.
inspiration.
Does that
Yeah, you
mean-
have
Inspiration.
inspiration.
You have it. Just use inspiration.
Okay. Let's
You don't
try
have
that
to.
one again. That's slightly better.
Oh my god.
We go
Still not
partial
enough.
info here.
Can I like help him from the fourth world?
So, here's what you see. You kind of got the feeling that he launched off 3 little arrows. He did 8 damage to you, blah blah blah. You're like looking at this beast of a dude who put on a major show, 25 undefeated gold deals, and you guys have put out a massive amount of damage on him, and you're like, this is kind of seeming too easy. At least I would. And the problem is that immediately you notice that it seems like the gloves just came off.
Uh-oh.
Like, oh, stuff's just about to get real. And the whole promise he gave you about holding back, suddenly he's not there. You're not quite sure why, because you still like Gronk. But
He
That
figured
just
out that he's
happened.
probably gonna lose.
No,
so
he-
so
he's
do me a
not.
favor. I need everybody around him as he does a dash, basically like a Misty Step, except for he's literally taking his axe and cleaving through all 4 of you to make a dex save.
I have advantage on this.
Ditto.
Lesson in the sky.
17.
Blake, don't you have advantage too?
Yeah, advantage.
19.
Although I don't have a plus 3 modifier.
Hey, Nesrin, you succeed. You do not take any damage. Lucky you. You dodge out of the way. Everybody else takes damage.
my
DC is
God.
I got a
20.
19.
I know, a 20
Oh my
is
god.
a DC. Sorry.
Wait.
So,
I don't think I can do that to all the people. Hold on. Hold on.
each of you guys are going to take the same amount of damage. Where's my dice roller? I
Since
lost
it's
the
an
dice
axe,
roller.
I take me and Talklock take half. Piece of rage.
Well, it's going to be half fire. It's
Oh.
it's combo fire and melee. So it'll be like take 25%
Yeah,
off
25%.
kind of thing. So you take 75% of the damage. So give me a sec. I'll give you your math. Let me roll it. I just rolled 2d20s. That was not the right dice.
Please no.
Ooh.
Damage is
Ooh.
2d20s.
Oh my god. I really don't want to show you the screenshot, but I should show you the screenshot. I just rolled double 12s. So you guys both take 24 damage. Everybody that failed their deck save will take 24. You guys that take what, a third of that or 2/3 of that, so 24
off.
times
So 18.
5,
18.
18 damage.
Last
So you
thing-
and Talk
Alright.
take 18 damage.
Do I take
the-
I'm
advantage of
99.
fire?
Is this
Fire
top?
resistance,
Is this top of the
Matt?
round?
Fire resistance, Matt.
No, this is more like a layer action kind of thing.
Oh wait, also, don't me and Gargoyle get to hit him?
No, because it's like a Misty Step disengage, as he literally plows through you guys. It's not like he walks away.
Is it
Imagine
top
a
of the
tank.
round?
Fire.
Do I get my reaction back?
What's
I
that?
have fire resistance.
Do I get my reaction
not-
back?
It's not there yet. Do me a favor, and the 4 of you that didn't see Gargogs, give me a perception check.
Wait, what do
Because
you
you
mean?
guys, here's the deal. You now get the same feeling that
29.
was it Ryder had, that about something's kind of amiss. Something like he just pulled off the gloves because he
I
just
think I see
literally
it.
hit you pretty good.
I think I see
Matt,
it.
does the fire resistance mean I only take 18 as well?
You would take. Yeah, sure. You got fire resist, then yeah.
Do I get my reaction back, or is it later action?
We're almost at the layer action. Oh, it's still layer action. We're almost to the
Okay,
to the
you're
top
fine.
of the round.
Cool.
So
Do I perceive
on.
it?
what was it? Sorry, let me go see the rolls.
29.
29 is one. Ooh, yeah, I got a good one there. All right.
Who
yeah.
rolls?
So here's the deal. First off, you immediately know that Gargog was holding back. Second, you now
Wait,
need
what?
is not
You mean Gronk?
sorry, sorry, Gronk
No.
was holding back, and you immediately kind of get suspicious, like, so what changed, right? I mean, sure, you guys did some damage to him, blah blah. You know, he's resistant to all kind of stuff. What's going on? And
Forgot about that. I
what
forgot
you
he's totally
notice,
resistant to us.
what you notice is before he blasted through you to get, you know, and then turned around, you kind of notice this look on his face of his eyes kind of rolled back slack into his skull. His jaw has kind of gone slack. There's like drool
He's
coming out of his mouth.
possessed.
There's something wrong with Gronk. And Gronk is
No wonder he doesn't lose.
So he is going to immediately, again, roar. It's kind of a savage kind of deal.
You know that axe you used to have that was the whatever that was?
Yeah, the one that made my blood boil.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is this what we're talking about?
Ooh.
Oh no, this isn't.
Axe?
What's its face? Oh crap! I can't remember what it's called now. It would literally make my blood boil, like, and if I, yeah.
It's all good. So basically, he's going to turn around, face the four of you.
Not hit me.
He's going to run towards Nepos, and he's going to make a leap 30 feet into the air.
Batman!
And bite. He can't get you because you're on top of your celestial deal, but literally bite with his mouth your celestial deal. He's going to hit with a 19.
What?
Does that hit?
Yes, it hits my celestial angel.
All right, so 19 hits.
Okay,
and
40 feet up in the air. He just jumps 40 feet up.
Well,
Yeah.
Do you not
he's
see
like
the image in
8
announcements?
No, he's like 8-9 feet tall. He's a big dude.
I forgot he was
So-
that tall. He's like
he's a
hella
big- he's a-
tall, bro.
Big master. Remember, he was standing in front of the door. Remember, he was blocking the door. So yeah, he's a big dude. Anyways, he bit the foot of your angel, and literally did about probably 25 damage to it. Is what I'm rolling. And as he comes back down, he lands literally in base with all four of you again, and makes a sweeping attack to where he hits 3 people. Let's see. Let me roll to see since there's 4 of you there.
Actually, don't.
Not me.
Actually, let me see. He doesn't get it.
The other question is if the
Talk
guy
like he
that
ignores you.
killed-
Thank you. Finally.
The other question is whether the other factor of like him being possessed is whether the person that killed Tawaka is involved.
I'm
in
gonna
some
take
way.
my reaction and negate damage done to Gargog.
Hold on a sec. Let me.
Yeah, roll damage first. Roll damage first.
Where'd the character sheet go? Keep losing this stuff. All right, roll to hit. Wow.
Sure, he has to hit us.
That's right. I think it's the advantage. Okay, good. 22 to hit. It's a sweeping attack, so it hits all 3 of you guys.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
guessing
it.
22.
Mhm.
Anybody have AC 23?
No.
27. No, I'm
Me?
kidding.
I do.
I do not.
So the damage is 22 damage to each of you guys. It would be what? Minus, let's see, 22
I'm gonna negate some from Gargog.
It is
six-
fire.
so-
It is
well, it's
part
right,
fire.
rounded up. It is. So it's 17 damage to the 3 of you that get hit, except for Nestor, and you'll take the full 22, I think, because you're not resistant to.
Gargog,
Fire.
you only take
Fire
11.
or slashing.
Yeah.
So
And then he'll make that final attack with his tail, and he'll. Let's see. Should he hit Talklock or should he hit? Let me roll the dice. The dice will determine.
It'll
how
hit
much
me.
damage,
Don't worry
how
about
much
it.
damage is for
Oh,
the
it's
people with
going for
resistance?
number 3, and number 3 would be Gargog.
Me.
He likes Gargog again.
Yeah,
so
right.
Gargog
Okay,
is going to
I negated
catch-
some damage.
Yeah, that's good.
Some.
How much
12
damage was
more,
for-
which means you catch 8 more, Blake.
Okay.
So
only
how
at
much
80.
was the original attack, Matt? How much was the original attack minus the resistance?
Bite?
Oh, the
original?
slashing.
It was 22. Minus resistance was 18.
No, this round, I mean.
That was this one, but the last one was 24, right?
Okay, so 18 again. All right.
And then Blake took the second attack.
Hey, Mr. Person on the angel, I need healing. Genji needs healing. Thank you.
You guys are up, by the way.
I
So
need
think
healing.
I need
Nepos, you are first.
I need healing.
So do I want to heal him? Though?
I need healing.
You
Do
get a
I want-
soundboard. Is what you should get.
Don't you have the what's it called? Second wind.
I do, but it only heals me 1d10 plus 5. So,
I am preparing to warp time. Do I really want to heal you?
why don't you just warp time and then heal me?
Fair point.
Or yeah, exactly.
Okay. I want to warp time.
All right.
I'm going to cast a new spell called Magic Warp Time Magicness.
What?
What is it actually called?
Sadly not. No, it's called Tempest Fugit. Fugit? I don't know how to pronounce
What?
it.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
It's Fugit. Yes.
Fusion.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Interesting. So I'm going to cast that. And that basically gives me 4 times the actions.
Can you?
Alright.
Can I?
Where
I read
That
this?
to all of us.
Is that one Indian?
That would be helpful.
Yes, it is. I have it on my character sheet right now. Tempest. What'd you say? Fusion.
Fugit.
Fugit is what I've heard.
Fugit.
Yeah.
Where? What level is it?
5th.
Oh,
Why
well,
are
that
you
makes
so many 5th level?
That's why I use my bonus action.
When
to
you
do
cast this
Tempest.
spell, any creature within the area feels and acts as if time is sped up for them. For every round that is passed outside the range of the spell, the creature inside experiences 4 rounds. The creature can take actions, heal, and so forth 4 times the rate of the outside world. They may also eat, rest, and forth 4 times the rate. A creature that enters the range of the spell while in process experiences the same time dilation as well.
How big is the range?
Source, Rappoon,
only 10
Atuk, 5e. The range is 10
10
feet.
feet. So it's just me and the angel.
However, it does last 1 hour, so.
He jumps up to attack you again. He's gonna smack you a bunch of times.
Oh yeah,
God.
I forgot to mention before we do that. Me and the angel fly up as high as we can.
As high as you can?
As high as I can while still reasonably being able to blast spells.
Ryder, if you
And not
fly up
touching the
any
spikes.
Ryder, if you fly up any higher, you can't heal me. So can you just stay there? Thank you.
Actually, well, I can't hear you. Well, technically, Cure Wounds is a touch spell, is the problem. And I can't do a mass. Oh, wait, did my staff recharge before the fight?
I assumed it would have had time,
I
right?
think. Let's see. Did you you blasted it at the lady's
At the
place,
Please.
right?
blast
The
at the lady's-
banshee. And then you had
And
2.
then
I think you had 2 recharges. I don't know if you got 5 or not. You rolled like a 1 the first time. You get a plus number to that too, though, right? It's like D4 plus. Is it plus 1?
It is no, just 1d6, and I believe I only rolled 1, and I got.
You rolled a 1 on the first one. I remember it was
Well,
bad.
can't you
Oh.
just cast it without your staff?
That would require a novel 5th level spell
Oh,
slot.
and you already used yours, yeah.
I already
Yeah.
used my maximum of 2.
So I don't think you do. I don't think you have 5. We'll say you have 4, since I don't know what the number is. But I don't think you have all 5.
Well, it's fine. It's fine. You don't need to heal me. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't need healing.
So, we'll start with the angel. So he's going to do 4 multi-attacks. So that's 8 attacks total.
Okay.
Just roll 8 d20s.
Yep, that's the plan. Okay, and we know above a 22 hits. So let's search through the walls. And he has a plus 10. So basically a 12 or above hit. Well, let's see. That's
I can't even see the
hits.
entire thing.
2 hits.
Out of 8?
Out of 8, I got 2
Oh
hits.
man.
Okay, well that will be 4d6 plus 14. So 46 plus 14.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh my gosh!
21. 21 damage.
Wow.
Alright.
1,
You're
2,
a funny
2.
angel.
I know,
1,
right?
2,
1, 2, 2, 2, 2. That is so below average, dude. Ah,
Oh, unlucky. He got 2 hits out of 8 and then rolled a 1, a 2, a 2, and a 2.
Well,
Okay,
12
and then
would be
for
average.
my
He's like half of
second
that.
action, I will cast a fireball, but
Sorry,
I
it was
will,
20. It was 20. What? What was the total? 21.
21.
20, 21.
Uh,
All right. So
it was 7 plus 14. Yeah.
Raider, if you cast Fireball, we all get it.
Listen, I didn't finish.
Nope,
I'm
he
going to cast
understands how to do it.
fireball, but I'm going to use a careful spell.
Yep.
Oh.
You're
So
good.
none of you
Oh
get
my
it.
goodness gracious. You have Fireball?
Yes! Yes, I do! I'm going to cast a 4th level fireball.
Oh my goodness
We're all gonna
gracious.
die. The
You need to
meteorites
know
that
he-
killed the
I can't
dinosaurs.
say.
Be careful. Be careful, Spears. Careful spelled.
He needs to make
You
a
guys,
dex
you
save.
guys aren't getting touched.
Yeah, we aren't getting touched.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna pass, but he needs to make a dex save anyway.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
What?
Oh, that's nice.
Nat 20! Let's go!
Awesome. You feel a presence resisting your casting as you blast through that presence,
Get out!
casting the fireball anyway. But you're the only one that felt it. You didn't see that anybody had it, and you've never felt anything like that before.
Or
There's nothing
still
that
never went to
resists
Tetsuo.
magic. That was weird. That said, what's the damage?
The damage is...
Oh wait, what's the dex save first? What's his
16.
dex save?
16.
16. All right, he gets. He gets the bonus to that.
We are in Neverwinter, and they did
I
block
rolled a
magic.
16 anyway.
That's my
I
idea.
rolled a 13, but he
Okay,
has.
so it's gonna take half of it, I believe, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So half of 36 is 18. 18 fire damage. And that was just 2 of my actions.
That's fine, and half of that. So got it.
9 damage. Woo!
Now for the fun part. I'm going to cast 2 guiding bolts. The first one is a
This is really OP. I feel like something's wrong.
21 to hit, so that's gonna miss. Great.
Yep.
The next one is a 12 to hit.
Wow.
Wow, 1 and a
Yeah.
2. Ah, jeez, dude, your dice hate you tonight. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
Anything else?
Well, let's see. I used my 4 actions. I used my 4 angels actions.
Bonus
Yeah,
action,
that's it.
maybe heal something or something, or you got a good bonus action.
I mean, I could do a quicken spell, but I think I want to save the rest of my sorcery points. Okay, no, I think I'm good.
Healed Nezarin.
Okay.
Healing.
Oh, you want
Hmm.
healing? Okay.
No, it's
Forgot
okay.
about
No,
that.
you can't. You can't
Well,
reach me.
I can. I could send Doodle down to heal you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
If
I
you-
mean, I'm at 39 out of 71, so
I'm at 80.
give it another turn or 2. You'll be fine.
I'm gonna die.
Yes, you are.
What
Hog.
scenario
Use
you
second
die,
wind.
I
Okay,
revive you.
okay.
I can
Use
second
second wind
I can second wind.
and roll a max 10 so you get 15 healing. You'll be fine. Hopefully.
Perfect.
Yeah, and that's
Hopefully.
like that's gonna happen. Have you not seen most of our dice rolls when they needed?
Yeah. All right.
All right. So talk clock's up.
Get him.
All right.
Get him.
Ah!
Ooh. I assume a 20 does not hit.
20 does
20
not
does
hit.
not hit.
Well, you get advantage, right? You're rolling advantage because
Yeah, advantage. I'm there.
Okay, so 27 hits.
27 hits.
27 is the first
So that's
attack.
one attack, and that
Much nice.
so that's 16 damage, and then I'll just roll this one with advantage this time. Let's see, that is a 21.
Right.
Just shy. Nope.
All right.
22 is AC.
Could you imagine? Could you guys imagine fighting this before Ryder had 4th level spells and we had like, and everyone had like plus 8.
I assume we're gonna level up after this if we win.
Hey,
right?
Aiden.
Oh, well, probably
Probably.
like 400%, right?
Aiden, do you know what TPK stands for?
Total party kill.
Oh.
Yeah, good job. That what would have happened, or in what might happen.
Nah.
All right.
Probably.
Anything else, talk clock? Bonus action?
No.
Anything?
Close.
All right, Nestrin, you're up.
All right. Coolio. Haha, fun. I'm going to use my bonus action to use second wind.
Okay.
And I rolled a 2! 7! Woo!
You
Woo!
guys say you get your percent. You get something. To
Inspiration.
Yeah, it's
It.
you get +5. No, I'm not using my inspiration on that. Are you kidding me?
Fair enough.
All right. It's time to hit things, right? Yeah.
Ah,
Rapier. Woo! Rapier burr. 25 to hit.
It's stabby, stabby.
11 plus sneak attack. 17 damage. Oh, plus an extra d6 from Giant Smite. 23 damage.
All right.
I'm gonna roll the hit another time with my rapier. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Hitting with my rapier. I'm gonna use my feet to re-roll that d8. It got worse. 7 damage.
All right. Let's see. 3 there. Okay. And then he's gonna go ahead. He likes you with his reaction attacks. He's gonna reaction with the
And he
with his
knocks.
tail. Sorry, one sec. Somebody's dog's going crazy. I don't know why.
Also,
I hear like double echo.
what's up with this tail thing?
It's called Form of the Beast. If you really want to know. In fact, let's put it this way: you and Gargog may know this functionality because it does have a barbaric angle to it. So, small details. I got a 21 to hit. Nestrin? I'm guessing that hits. Aiden?
Yeah, that definitely does it.
All right, 20 damage.
20 damage?
Yep.
That's nice. Gotta love 20 damage.
All right. Anything else for Nestrin?
No, that's kind of it. That's kind of all you got in store.
All right. So Gargog's up.
I stab it with my maul.
That is how that works.
Yep.
100%.
And Talklock's there. Talklock's there to give me advantage, even though he doesn't want to.
No, I'm fine with giving you advantage. I'm just not fine with you using the word stab.
Well, I got in that 20.
Whoa! That's
So-
a crit.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Ooh, 20 damage.
I think it gets the stab if you
Hey,
quit.
on that crit, don't you get some kind of extra die thing, or is that not yet?
It's
you talked
applied.
about that,
I
right?
rolled
Have
5
a-
dice.
Pop filter now.
I got 2
So that-
6s, a 5, 2, and a 1 on that 20 damage. Round 2.
Ah.
I actually got a 19 there.
Almost
Hey,
crit
what
again.
the heck?
Jeez.
16
Dude,
damage.
Dude, where are my crits at? Come on.
So, 36 plus 6, so 42 damage.
When was the last time Data rolled
yeah,
a
he didn't like that one
crit
bit.
on an attack?
I don't get to crit. I'm not allowed to.
I rarely ever
You
crit.
used to often somewhere.
I used to as soon as I took this feat where it gives me an extra d6 when I crit.
My
it
turn's over,
just-
by the way.
I'm not allowed to anymore.
So sorry. Next would be Mark.
Okay.
Mark, you don't happen to have any healing spells, do you?
No, I do. I will next level, so probably next session if we live that long. But I do have
Yummy.
one healing spell. I'm gonna use Second Wind for bonus action, and see if I can't. I don't necessarily need it.
I would like that.
I sadly can't give it to you.
I know. Let's see if you roll better than my 2.
Yes, I did.
What kind of bullshit?
Yeah, you could have used it more than
Coulda
I
used that.
could've. Yeah, alright. I'm 9 below max. Alright, now I'm going to use attack and extra attack. Am I correct? One of the barbarians is within 5 feet
Yes.
of it?
Yeah,
Alright.
we're both right there.
Yeah, there's no question.
That does not hit.
Nope.
Does not
Neither
hit.
does that.
I'm
Clank,
lucky
clank,
I had
and a
it.
parry. He's like just quick moves and blocking the attacks.
I'm lucky I didn't get that one because I'm pretty sure I would have hit Nesrin.
That's true,
Died on
actually.
the spot.
Actually,
Gosh.
Nestrin also, because the advantage, avoided a 1, so that was good.
We're basically avoiding killing each
I've
other.
actually,
by, like,
I mean, to be
small
fair, I haven't
amounts.
crit, but I also have hit every single attack, so.
Yeah. Anything else? You got bonus action, or that's what you use for your
Sure is,
yeah.
heal?
Or,
Okay.
Yeah. Also, keep in mind, I got a crit, and now I'm not hitting any attacks. See a trend, Dayton?
Well, I'm not getting a crit, period, so.
You're not gonna crit.
Alright,
You're gonna
so,
hit attacks. I
let's
was
see.
hitting attacks until I crit.
Mark is
Now
done.
I'm not gonna hit it.
Layer action. I need everybody to do me a favor and do a perception check. Everybody's going to have a little bit different aspect again to those engaged versus not engaged.
25!
So-
Great. I got a 5.
5.
I got a 7, so
Uh,
that's the only one.
Actually, Actually, your roll would still apply. What would that 5 be if it was an Arcana check? Would it still be a 5?
It would be a 10.
A 10. Okay, I got some information. I have a little information for you, not a ton. Perception checks, huh? Wow. Yeah, you guys are really not liking the fact. I mean, Gronk's looking injured, right? But he's still got a ton of fight left in him.
How has the
he
crowd
is-
been reacting to all of this?
Crowd's doing great. They're loving the fights and the.
They're loving
it's-
Gronk.
Are they reacting to the fact that he's like insane?
They're reacting to both. But you're gonna. In fact, give me a second. This is where the layer comes in. So, first off, you don't get the feeling that Gronk is definitely not holding back. You guys all get the idea or understand that his persona has changed. Not quite sure what's going on. And Nepos, the thing you've noticed, rather than just that the aspect of him acting strangely, when you casted your fireball, something resisted you. It was an external force, not from inside the arena.
It's Neverwinter.
Someone's cheating!
It's that,
The person
or the rules of
the
Neverwinter.
person that, guys, it's the person that that killed Tuwaka.
Probably.
Oh, he's trying to.
Wait, Mark. Okay, give me a second. Give me an insight check. Give me
Or
advantage.
inspiration.
Give me
I said
advantage.
this earlier, but I know for a fact that it's. Oh, I don't need advantage.
Nat 20 on the first roll. And a
First off,
17.
you immediately understand, and before connecting it wasn't necessarily there. We had the insight because Nepos did all the talking to the boss. You guys heard it, but the communication was there. You immediately click that somebody wanted this fight to happen, not for Gronk, but to target you.
Let's start getting us. It's me. Here,
You're not sure why. You're not sure who.
Okay,
The only thing that you know. The only thing you know is that somebody's rifled through your uncle's house, that you visited multiple people and bought some pets, and that's really it. But somebody is trying to eliminate
It's
you
the
from
guy.
the
It's
picture.
the guy we scammed. It's the guy we scammed. 400%.
Let's see. So layer actions. Now the question you asked about the layer. Well, this is where it gets fun.
Oh. Can it not get
You
fun?
hear this sound as the arena shrinks by 10 feet. Anybody near a wall takes damage. That would be somebody
Hang on a
flying that is now stabbed by a spear. You're going to take 12 damage from one of the spikes.
Shoot, this is bad.
It's okay. It hasn't gotten to my temp hit points.
Okay,
You
Yeah.
also realize that basically the mechanism that I mentioned, as panels are removed and it makes itself smaller, it's literally kind of transforming and slowly shrinking over time. It's like oh my god, it's Fortnite.
Oh no, the zone. Oh no, we must get. Build a wall. Build a wall.
Yeah, so effectively the
something.
wall is shrinking.
Chug
I have
jug.
to ramp up. I have to ramp up.
so Matt,
Chug jug.
Matt,
Yeah, that
Matt, so the people
get the high ground.
that were like at the edge of the wall, were they holding on to the wall? Because if so, they should all take bludgeoning damage.
Oh yeah,
Every
there's
single
people who lost
person.
fingers. Dude, anybody touching the wall had their hands near is part of the deal. Half of them probably lost fingers and hands and all sorts of crap when it
Pretty
did
intense.
that. They were supposed to stay back for a reason. Anybody on top of it probably got mangled and
I wonder if
basically bad things happened.
I wanted to say
So-
that we took too long.
Half
But
the people watching the show that were touching the wall, basically everyone that was watching from up close, just like got more fatally injured.
got
Some of them
mollywopped.
Yes.
Absolutely got vajazzled.
I imagine the crowd is loving the match.
So they are.
The
So
fact that they,
there's a
love
couple
it.
things. Oh, there was one thing I forgot to
except
keep
the
track
people
of. Hold on.
standing right next to the barrier.
Blake, it
Oh
was
no, they're
you that
probably
did
still loving it.
Blake, that was you that did the 41 damage, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I need you to do me a favor and I'll make a deck save. I'll make it a deck save. I'll make it you.
Deck save.
Is it an attack? Can I do things now?
Hold on.
13.
Well, it's not an attack from Gronk. 13, yeah. You don't succeed. You catch a
Don't
beer
you have
bottle to
advantage?
the back of the head that says, "Don't hit my Gronk!" And, one of the fans literally just chucks a beer bottle at you. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
You
Holy
look back
crap.
at this elderly 9-foot-tall woman.
Is that in half?
Yeah, that's right.
This is grandma.
Is that in half, Dad?
No, it's more like a fan. You guys, it's like
Yeah,
a
it is
fan,
in
a
half, but
crazed
it's
You're
fan.
doing
Something
great,
like that.
honey.
Can
Dad.
we use,
Oh, no, it's this one's a full beer bottle. It's not the flame axe. So yeah, you get full rage on that one.
So 6.
No, but-
Six.
Okay.
Six.
Okay,
Yeah.
so can we all turn around and all of us spend our action looking for the person and then killing them? No.
What?
Oh,
I'm joking.
you
That was
can.
nice.
Don't get me
waste
wrong.
turns that we don't
In fact,
have.
you immediately. Let's see. Would you really know? Maybe not. You would have been facing. You caught it to the back of the head. One or two of you might have been facing that direction, so I could have you guys determine. It wasn't Gronk.
I mean, it was his mother, the 9-foot-tall woman.
No, it wasn't. So it was, like I said, it was a fan. It's like your team is losing or something like that, and you do something to kind of Jimmy rig the detail. That said, fun. Second part of layer action.
No, thank you.
So Gronk. Oh, I have to roll this. Hold on a second. Where'd my
I
roll
said
go?
no, thank you.
Why can't we just have simple
Oh,
battles?
son of a mother.
I said no,
Yeah.
thank
So
you.
you immediately feel him charge up, like tense and just kind of fully, almost like recharging, and he blasts through you guys again. Everybody but Nesrin that was near him, so that'd be Taklot, Gargog, and Mark, are gonna take.
Yay.
Can I opportunity attack now, please?
Nope, it's flash. It's like I said, it's basically a Misty Step, except for he's magically blasting through you guys. So it just denies reaction. 13 plus damage would be. Oh, what's his strength? Hold on a second.
What is it to hit? Or is it just hit?
20. It's 20 damage. So it's what 15 damage for anybody that's resistant to fire or resistant to bludgeoning, or
Alright.
slashing, I should say. So 15 damage for the three of you, and Nesrin, you're ignored.
Woo!
And he is over there standing again, about 10, 15 feet from the wall as he kind of lunges forward. Three guys turn around faces and is ready to go. So that said,
I thought he was gonna jump up and bite me again.
he is ready to go, and instead you notice that something. Well, Nepos can clearly see it. He's a little less disengaged. There's 3 new bolts in his wrist. Rocket, haha. And he points them up while looking at the 4, and he just goes and shoots all 3 of his bolts at the celestial angel. Let's roll
Audience
all
member
3 of
1.
these.
Audience member 2. Bottle beer throw.
So
1.
20, 25, and a crit. Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
I'll let you guess.
Crit.
I'll let you guess if they hit or not.
Well, I got a 20, and yeah, they all hit. I have to hit. Well, 20 might not, but that's the only question.
Nah, they all do.
All right, so I've got
Wait, just
15,
that
15, 29, and the crit damage roll. Wow, what a waste of a crit. So
Wow.
29 plus 38 damage.
They're dead.
Wow.
Spoosh.
Wow.
And you're going to take some falling damage.
Wow.
Can I? Wait,
Unless-
I'm right next to the wall, right? Can I grab onto the spikes?
Well, you're in the center of the arena, right? Like up in the top.
No.
So as the you're
I'm
more
by the
towards the
gate.
side.
He literally just got
Yeah, I'm
impaled.
by the gate. I didn't go forward at all. I just went up.
He did just get impaled by a spike, to be fair.
Did
I
just
didn't
get impaled by
get impaled by
spikes to be yeah.
So the problem
lost
that I have
Taklot.
is if you fall vertically, like down, you're falling away from the wall because it's a dome, right? So I'll give you a deck save, but it's going to be a high DC.
So I'm gonna assume my 8 doesn't.
Yeah, that's a thud. So you take 6 points of falling damage. It's not much. You're not super high.
Okay, but
So-
now I'm down on the ground. This is a problem.
Now
That's
you
true.
can heal me.
It's gonna be like Super Smash Bros. Game.
Finally, I can get healed.
Oh yeah, now I can
I
get
don't
healed
really
while he
want
is
to heal
dead.
you. That would mean I would have to go up there
So
when I could go back into the sky.
I can disengage if you would like.
Gronk
I mean,
used one
if
action,
you
so
want
he's
to
gonna
come
use his
to
other
me,
one.
I will heal you, but
Oh yeah.
My computer just kind of crashed, so I'm on my phone for the moment.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Blue
Well,
screen?
that was because Gronk critted. Gronk critted on your internet. So he
Critical
just
failure
decided
on
to
the internet.
totally take you
get-
out there. All right, so he is going to. Let's see.
I think
he
it was
is-
probably the physics simulation going on in the background.
What do you
No,
what do you
guys,
roll
guys,
1,000
guys,
dice?
I think I know what happened. After Gronk just like dashed through us. Alex's internet
fourth
just
wall.
lagged, and he's just now standing there with like loading wheel above his head.
He hit me right in the modem.
more like the lag spike thing, where it's like you're really far away, and all of a sudden, boom, right there. Okay, so
He like
he did
tries
his
to back up
crossbow.
and he rubber bands back into it.
He's gonna do. Oh, well, he only has
Be
one
like
of
the
these attacks.
enemies,
Which one do I
the
want to do?
teleport thing.
He is going to bite attack, and he is going to. It'll be anybody. He can go towards anybody. Let me roll. Let's see who. And the number is number 3. 1, 2, and 3. No, Nestrin, you're not gonna like this.
Please. I don't
Sorry.
deserve this. I don't deserve it.
So he is going to do 20 damage in the bite attack. By the way, you
Thank God.
see, being that he's scratched and wounded and stuff like that, when he bites, you actually notice that he regenerates a little bit.
he's a
No,
lizard
thank you.
folk, ain't he? No, wait.
Nope.
Blood Bernari,
what's
that's
that?
what it was called. The axe.
And there you go. All right. So I think
Hey,
Nepos, you're up.
Nepos, you can use your snake. You don't have to come close. Okay, I'm.
Okay, but my
6 HP?
plan is to make my
Use your
snake big
snack.
so that I can go back into the sky.
Just use your snack.
I'm 6 HP.
I don't want to be down here though. I get
He's at
hit if I'm
6
down here.
HP.
You don't
He's
need
at
your
6
dog.
HP, but
Fine.
he's only at 6 HP
My
because he
snake
healed himself.
Will come.
Yeah, the 7.
Hey,
Without the
you
7,
didn't
you would be
save
dead.
My life.
He would be knocked right now if it hadn't healed
7
himself.
saved my life.
My snake will sloop-a-doop its way over to you, and hold on.
Super dupe.
1 second.
Can I get like a 5th level?
The best I can do for you is a 4th.
I will take it.
That uses my entire staff. So let's see here.
Staff.
18. Let's see. There was a 1, a 3, and a 4 in there. See, I could spend a sorcery point to re-roll any number of those dice if I
Can
want
you
to.
re-roll all of them?
Yes.
So do me a
but it
favor.
could end up being
Nope.
worse.
Give me an Arcana check first.
Okay.
Swear to God, if you didn't,
Got
I
a
might be
10.
Are you kidding me? It's updating? What it? No!
You can re-roll the
Chrome
1.
just update.
I can re-roll the 1. Cool.
The computer just like
Cool.
stopped,
Cool.
and then I turned it off, and now it's updating.
He's got blue
So
screen.
Crazy.
Sorry, you have 18 damage.
Look
Or
at
18 heal.
this.
Sorry. 18
He got
damage.
blue screened.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
I just got double one. He got blue skin and I got double one.
Sounds alright, honestly, right? Nothing could be better.
You know, I would say that the blue screen is really like rolling a 1, so it's consistent with the deal. You guys got 3
You rolled
ones.
that one.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure you're gonna have to take my turn for me, but you know what I want to do. So
I'm gonna die.
I can do it. I'll open up your character.
I
and
mean,
you can
you're just gonna have to roll
you
for
tell
me
me.
because I can't.
You just
Stab
tell me what
it.
you want to do.
Tab with
Yeah.
advantage.
I
I
gotcha.
mean, I'm just gonna hit it twice.
Yeah, I figure you're gonna charge it, and I've got your attacks. I got your character up. Okay,
Alright, thank
so who is?
It's him.
Yeah, so Nepos, anything else you want to do?
Oh right, I have 3 more actions. I forgot.
Kill me!
Again?
Did you fall out the area of effect, Ryder? It was up in the air.
Also, it stopped updating
it's
at
a
7%
circle
and is now
around him.
reloading.
I think.
Oh, is
I
it
think it's a
self?
circle around him. Let me check. No, it definitely could not be.
I will hope it is.
It is a radius. So yes, it
A
is a
creature
circle
within
around
the
you.
area. Wait, no, it says when you cast a spell, a
It's not
creature within
about
the area
me.
feels
It's
an
not around area.
axe. This is within the area, so it has to be within the area.
Well,
Is it self? It's not self-targeting.
it's not self no.
Alright.
No.
Then he no longer gets 4 actions.
I will soon. Don't worry. Oh wait.
Anything else you want to do?
Good.
Quicken
Does
spell heal.
quicken spell heal? How many soul sway points do I have left?
4.
I have 4 soul sway points. A quicken spell takes 2 soul sway points.
Well, I mean, you can quicken spell fly up into your thing, right?
Yes. Wait, no, because Doodle is out of movement, so I
Oh,
can't.
well,
Well, actually, how far are they from me?
30.
feet.
Probably.
So 30 feet, so he used half his movement. Yeah, he can't get back to me in 40 feet up in the air. He only has 60 feet to fly.
Yeah.
Well, he's gotta come back to me, first of all, so that he can get up there next turn. I'm not gonna enlarge him yet.
I have an
Okay,
idea.
I think that's good.
The problem is, if I do this idea, then I don't get advantage on attacks.
Are you gonna come up with me to my field?
Well, I
could
can
do that.
fly, so
Yeah, you could come up with me to my field.
yeah, but then I don't get
If you would
advantage. Oh well, we'll see.
Okay, advantage
Could
for
he
4
lift-
attacks.
Could he lift me, Dayton, and
No,
Oh, that okay. I really kind of wish he could lift all three of us.
if I
Like,
did
it's
it a
just-
10-foot sphere,
So
it'd be a
let me
really tight squeeze.
let me ask this: Does temp? Yeah, okay, you're good. I'll
It's
do it.
actually a
Tempest
20
Fusion
foot
is
sphere.
it
It's-
visible?
It's radius.
I mean, probably. I would say that a shift in the time-space continuum would probably be visible to some degree. Like maybe at least a
It's
little
like
glimmer.
ripples. Like if you look out into a desert, you get those like heat ripples, right?
Or the fact that like you look like the Flash, you know, like you threw 4
Sure.
attacks out. you
Also
know? Yeah,
fair.
that makes sense.
It's just.
Okay, fair enough. Good. Just wondered.
Did Alex take his street sex?
He's in
no.
one-
So is Alex
It's-
ready? Okay,
Yeah, it's his turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex, I'll go ahead and roll your attacks. I'm guessing you're hitting with the Warhammer.
No,
right?
you roll them because my computer's still
yeah.
updating.
That's okay. I'm gonna roll them. Advantage because Blake's there, and you're hitting with your Warhammer, right? Because you're doing
Mhm.
the versatile.
Yes.
Yep.
First one looks like it hits. 27.
Woo!
And versatile is pink.
You're not
10
doing the
damage.
Warhammer? You rolled longsword damage.
You rolled longsword damage.
Oh, wrong. Sorry. Let me fix that.
Wow.
I'll just fix the 4.
If it's less
It's
than,
still
gonna be
it's still
now.
4 plus 7, so it's 11 damage.
Okay.
So there, and then roll again. Nope, I get advantage on that. Ignore that too.
Ignore the 2.
Yeah, so 26 hits and 13 damage. That's a good hit.
A +6 because he's raging.
Oh, he gets plus 6 that? Okay,
He's raging.
thank you. On both, right?
Yeah, per hit.
Good. All right, he's looking wounded for the first time. Yeah.
Before my
Ned?
turn ends, I'd also like to, like, kind of lean in close to Gronk and say that. Oh wait, I don't know that. Never mind.
All right. And let's see. Did you want to say something to him?
Well, I was gonna say something about the killer being in the crowd, but I don't know that currently.
No, because we wouldn't have related.
You guys are all
Doodle
telepathically
came close.
connected,
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
reason. By that point, you could connect that. I mean, that would take half a second. I mean, that would have been
All
the
right.
last round. So you
I
know.
lean
I'm
in and
gonna
tell
tell
him the
them
murderer
that
of the
there's a
guys in the crowd.
And
Awesome.
he's trying to kill us,
And that he
not
wa-
you.
Yeah, and then he wants us dead.
Awesome. So he is going to.
Killer now knows we know that he is.
He's
trying
going to
kill
react,
us.
and does an 18 hit you?
Ow. Yes.
Ow. What did he roll? Okay, so what did
Blake.
he roll?
Oh, I rolled doubles. You take 26 damage, which means you take, what, 75% of that? Same reason as usual. So 26, 27.
Does
19
Blake
and a
get his
half.
opportunity
Yeah,
attack?
Opportunity.
Yes, you do, Blake.
Yay! And then
Get him!
are you gonna let me have advantage because Talklock's there, technically?
Yes, you do get it.
Oh, yeah.
Hooray.
I know, right? Hooray!
Man, having 2
Doesn't
barbarians
hit.
and Sentinel feet
No
is really
hooray.
convenient.
That's
No!
with advantage. Wow, 1 and a 7. At least it's the one doesn't play. So,
True.
all right. Talklock's gun. He's got his damage. He ate a
He's-
reaction, and Nestor.
Alright,
you still get
Any
reaction.
reaction
Okay,
besides
listen.
hitting me to the news?
He
I
said
have-
Talklock's gun.
An idea.
Wait,
I don't
Matt.
know if this is how it works. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on, go ahead, Alex.
Did he show any reaction other than hitting me to the news? Or is he just
None.
kind of
like
gone?
face completely slack jawed. Like,
Yeah, no, he's
like
gone.
if a zombie were to get
2
notification
shots of
of knowledge,
vodka. Go, 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 go.
same response.
Alright.
You know,
I don't know.
and he reacted pissed, right, that you got his attention, but that was it. So
I
Yeah,
don't know if this is how
of
this works,
course.
but I'm gonna try it. Okay. Firstly, I'm gonna attack with my rapier. Advantage, because I'm next to a barbarian. Does a nat 20!
Woo! Whoa! Look at both.
1
of
and
them.
20? What the
Literally
hell?
Minimum and maximum. That's
Nice.
awesome.
That's a
That is
screenshot in itself.
I would like to say
So-
that it's really convenient that we have telepathy and 2 barbarians with Sentinel.
Okay,
Yeah.
so with my piercer feat, I roll an additional damage die, so I
and the
roll.
barbarians giving everyone else advantage.
So I roll crit damage plus a d8. So crit damage is 16, except I'm gonna reroll that 2 with my piercer feat. So I'm gonna roll 2d8. Well, I have everything down. Okay, so I need to pay attention. Okay, so I rolled a 2, an 8, and a 6. So the 8 and the 6. So 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 6 is 20, plus 4 is 24, plus is sneak attack doubled?
On a
it is.
crit?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It is. It is because there's an option to crit it. So plus another 15. So 8.
Yeah,
plus
because
6
sneak attack damage is damage. It's not your
Mhm.
modifier.
is
Does that make sense?
10 plus 14 plus 15 is 29 damage.
Oh, all right.
And as my first attack, I'm gonna take my second attack action. Does a 28 hit? Yeah, it does.
Hold on a second. I'm doing the math here.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Yes, totally.
Another 8 damage.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna
Nope.
use my bonus action to disengage while using the free action of the flute.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Mm.
go up into Ryder's little combogulation.
Combogulation, I like it.
All
okay.
right.
And I don't know if this is how it works, but I'm gonna take 6 additional actions because I get 3 more actions and I get 2 attacks per action.
Let me.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Hold on a sec. Let me read it.
Because it says you get 4 actions, and I used 1 action down there, and I used my bonus action to get up.
Passes. I'll say you get them at the end of when the layer action, after the layer action happens, because it's kind of you didn't start inside of it, but because you enter it, you'll get it. You'll get the 3 extra to actions for
Also, you
being
might
inside.
want to not be within 10 feet of the spiky things, and the
I'm-
spiky things are super.
I'm just in it. So whatever.
You don't have to be like fully immersed in it.
Yeah.
No, and where he was with it initially is really close to the spiky things, because the spiky things they close in will pop that area.
It's fine. I got it. It's fine.
Okay.
I am in it.
Okay, you're
So
in. So at the end of the
it will
round,
be-
at the end of the round, before the layer action closes, I'll give you your 3 attacks.
Okay, so will it be 3 attacks or will it be 3 actions?
3 actions.
Okay, so it'll be 6 attacks.
Try to disarm the panel
Why would I do that?
so it doesn't close in.
Nah,
So it doesn't pop our time bubble. So we
Nah,
can keep using our time bubble.
nah,
So we keep having increased actions.
Nope.
Think about this.
nope. Taking all
One
my
out of
attacks.
your 3
Taking all
actions
of my attacks.
can be used
Oh,
even more.
So Gardog's up.
hey, no, I was supposed to
Oh,
use
go
I was supposed to get an extra 2d6 from the Giant Might's crit.
Okay, roll it.
So an extra 6 damage.
All right. Didn't like that one bit. Let's see. There it is. All right. So Gardog, you're up.
I stab it with my maul.
All right.
And Talklock's there.
He is.
21 is a miss.
Whiff. It's more like a clank. It hit him,
A
but it was
clonk.
like clank.
How about instead of a clink, it's a clonk?
He made a Gronk.
I literally just rolled the same exact
Another
thing.
21. Same dice and everything. Well, same number, but yeah. Congratulations. You played yourself. Anything else?
Can't do anything unless you want me to fart really loudly. But no.
You can do that, and you can tell for a change he finally actually gets a whiff. Like, and he would make a reaction if he had one. He'd already used it, so multi.
He's already used it.
So,
Can you take poison damage, please?
no, Mark, you're up.
Okay, let's see if we can
So
actually
happy
damage
I
this person
crit.
for once.
That was my first
Alright.
crit, like ever.
Alright.
That was a good crit.
First attack. Yay, it actually hits. Piercing damage. Or rapier damage, I mean. And then we're going to use sneak attack. That's actually a really good sneak attack. And then we're going
Yeah,
to
it's
use
not bad.
a second rapier attack.
So 22 is a first. Down
21
to
does not
there.
hit. And then
21
we're
does
going
not
to use our bonus action. Is that not hit? Nope.
Not hit.
Clank, clank.
Stop, clink, clink.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's just 22 damage.
Excellent. All right, Nesrin, go ahead and lay into him.
Okay.
Disable the panel.
6 D20s. Let's see how many of them hit.
What's
So
your plus?
It would be plus 10. So
So anything 12 or higher.
So I
can't
get
see them all.
3. I get 3 hits. I have
Three hits?
an 11, an 8, a 16, a 13, a 19, and a 10.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
So
use
16,
my
13, 19. Yep.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to roll one more hit dice.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I almost crit again. Okay, so I hit 3 times.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll 3d8s. 15 damage plus 18, so 33 damage.
All right. All right. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I did it wrong.
Okay, Ryder, this
one more.
time bubble is going to let us destroy something fairly soon. Because if we all get ranged attacks at some point, we could just sit there and destroy
Okay,
something.
but 1, the bubble is 10 feet wide, and 2, Dan
Yeah.
decided not to disarm the panel, so the time bubble's about to no longer be in play.
And anybody near it's about to take some damage.
I know. I mean, like in future.
So,
in
but it was
future,
worth it.
battles.
It's worth it. I mean, I just dealt 33 damage, so.
Yeah, well,
You
plus
going
the
to die from it
29 from
attacking
before and
you,
a bunch
by
of
the
other
way?
stuff. Dude, he's done like 50, 60 damage this turn. So, I mean, that's quite a bit. All right, so that said, you're also the high mark on the layer action, so you're going to love this part. So first part of the deal is as it shrinks
do I
in.
dex save?
Another I forget what the save was. Hold on, let me open it up. I think it was a deck save, or was
Also,
it just there?
The bubble is 20 feet across, not 10 feet across.
No, it wasn't a deck
It's 10 feet
save.
radius.
It was just
It's just a hit.
part of the deal. It was basically anybody within range of the spike gets hit. It literally
Yeah.
just closes in where you were, since you can't move.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take let's see, those are 8s.
Come on.
Roll low. Well, that's not too bad. You're gonna take 9 damage.
Oh. Okay.
I'm pretty low. I rolled kind of low on those.
Yeah.
That said, this is where being a high damage dealer kind of sucks. Don't hurt my Gronk. Make a dex save.
Can I use my
Easy.
reaction to catch the beer bottle with my mage hand?
No. That's fine. I save.
18. All right, you passed. And you basically the beer bottle comes straight at you because you just took a spear, to the back, and you ran into the center of the deal, and you see this beer bottle literally flying at you. It hits the spike behind you, and you only take 4 damage because it's half of the number. I rolled
Dude,
4
if
on
you
her too.
hit me, like, you hit Ryder with the 22 damage from the spike, and then...
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on yours, and I rolled like crazy numbers on his. I rolled I think an 8 and a 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a pretty big difference between the spike hits. But when the dice love you, they love you. What can I say? All right, so where are we at? So that was the first part of the round. The next one, the walls have closed in. I need everybody to give me a perception check.
Did it pop the bubble or no?
A deception?
Oh yeah, the
Did you perception
check.
or?
I
to
crit
be inside-
again. I think I see it.
Oh yeah. Oh sheesh. Okay, I have to come up with a good explanation for this. So first off, the bubble is now outside the spikes and outside the arena. Good luck getting to it. Talk Lock, you have
Wait,
no
what
idea.
bubble? Yeah, wait, what? No, literally, what bubble? I completely forgot any bubble, actually.
So there's a bubble up in the sky that Nepos created that gives
The
you
magic
4
time
actions
bubble.
while you're inside of it. Yeah, basically super haste is what it is. And that's what Tempest Fugit is, or Fugit.
Crud.
I hate that you have deleted my magic time bubble. I am mad at you.
Yeah,
It's
that
not
was.
deleted, it's
not
still
deleted.
I
there.
shall now delete your NPC.
Hey,
No, we're not
not
gonna
my fault. You created it near a moving wall. I gave you the heads up
I didn't,
way
I
before you
didn't
even
know
cast your trick.
the wall was gonna move. It's you.
I know
Hey,
none of you guys
you
gave me
should
the mechanic
listen.
roll you needed.
Hey, writer.
So
you should listen to like foreshadowing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because there's kind of a lot of foreshadowing here. Before
Y'all
like,
never
almost
mentioned anything
everything
about it, so maybe y'all should listen to foreshadowing.
anyways, so the
Anyways,
next part, yeah. Well, there's other ways to take care of it too. You could just somebody dispel it or something like that. Nesrin, let's talk.
Woo!
You notice a significant presence in the crowd, particularly a person that is not interested in the fight, not cheering, focused more than anything you can imagine on a concentration.
how far is he from me?
He's probably about 60 feet, middle of the crowd, kind of
Can I
amongst
use my
other
movement,
people.
or do I have to wait for my turn?
Well, it's not your turn, so yeah, you'll have to wait for your movement because this is the beginning
I
of
rolled a nat
the
20.
action. Yeah, well, you won't. It doesn't give you another action.
Yeah.
So you see somebody, like I said, effectively super focused, like was it Harry Potter and when he cursed the broom or whatever, and he was super focused at making eye contact, kind of thing, or focusing straight on Gronk, mumbling words.
I'm gonna
No question.
telepathy. There's a guy in the crowd. Okay, he is casting a spell on Gronk.
So there's
If you
two
can
ways.
keep Gronk away from me, I can take care of it.
There's two ways to fix this. I can counterspell it, or I can just or I
It's
can blow
definitely
it
a
up.
high. It's definitely a high DC.
Counterspell
and
only works when you see it cast. It's not cast. It's already going. You can't
Yeah, it's
counterspell
Okay,
and
got
interrupt
it.
the
Time to
concentration.
blow him up.
So
Yo, my
Don't because there's people in the crowd around him, which
yeah,
would
he's literally around 30, 40 other people.
I have an idea. I got it.
So, okay, so that's so 1, 2. Oh, and I need to see if this recharges. Hold on a second. Where's my dice roller again? I have too many windows open.
Matt,
Ooh, it recharges again. Geez, that's 3 charges. Yes,
how far away is he from me?
you guys are mailing him right now, aren't you?
No,
Yeah.
the guy in the crowd.
Oh, he's 60 feet
Oh,
from me, so he's pretty
yeah,
far
he's-
from you too.
Yeah, he's probably somewhere 50, 60 feet. He's within 60 of all of you. Really, maybe not Nepos because he's further away. So that said, Gronk does his famous just ha, and since only 3 of you are there, which would be Mark, Gargog, and Talklock, you guys are all going to take. Let me roll the dice.
How is it that I still have 65 hit points at this point?
I
have
can
11?
fix that. I can fix that. I am the DM.
Yeah.
If you'd like me to modify that. No. So Talklog, Gargog, and Mark, and Talklog for some reason I think he missed. Well, he might not miss you. Let me check the number. Oh no, it's 19. He's got a major plus to that. So he hits all of you guys really, and then damage.
And it's a minus 1/4 for all of us.
Ooh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't
Um.
sound good.
Yeah, it's not so good. Basically, the shared. I guess I could roll it for each person. So since I hit talk lock, you're going to take 27, which is 75% of that. So you're going to take 21 damage. Do you have your computer back up, or do you need me to modify that? Okay. So 21 damage. I'm going to split these out as individual rolls. The next one, which is Gargog, is 15 damage. It's modified after correcting it. And oh, that's not so bad. And then you get half the fire, or a quarter of the fire. Same thing. 16. So 26 times 5. 20 damage for Mark. Round it up.
Alright, that's actually not that bad.
Nope. And that is the end of the layer. Now we're up to Gronk. So Gronk is disengaged. He's clear of everybody. He's basically paying attention to his surroundings. He sees Nesrin up in the sky, whistling his
No,
tune.
he does not.
He sees Nepos to the side, dealing
He
kind of.
does. He does do
attached.
that.
Let's see. I've got 3 directions I can go. Let's have the dice choose.
Attack me,
I
I'm
mean,
essentially dead.
No.
Nesrin was kind
me.
of trying to throw other people under the bus, so you should kind of throw him under that bus.
Not me.
Well, he'd have to do his. He could do that. I guess 2 choices of his 3.
If he comes after me, I'm basically dead.
Actually, wait. I used the hand crossbow last turn, right? So I can't do the
Yeah.
hand crossbow. So,
Buggies. Not
he's-
me.
All right. So, he's going to charge Nepos, and he's going to bite with the bite attack, and then he is going to leave you if you're still up, and you're going and you'll get an AO. You'll get an AO on him. Give me a second.
Well, with my special feat called Warcastle, I can use that to cast a spell.
You sure can.
My spell of choice will be Ice Knife.
Why? Hold on, let's think about this.
That doesn't do that much. That doesn't do very much.
So, hey, Ryder, does an 18 hit?
Oh, he has
What
12
kind of
AC.
question is that?
He has 12.
An animal did you take me for?
Just asking. I rolled a 5, and he gets. I rolled a 7, and I get.
I don't
plus
think it
11.
is possible for you to miss me.
Okay.
Yeah, you need like a kobold to miss him.
20 damage of just
Ow.
bite damage.
Owie!
Hey, how about instead of ice knifing, you would do something cooler? Like,
Ice Knife is cool, but
like wall of light.
I can't do I can't do Wall of Light because it's an AoE, and I'm not allowed to do AoEs for my Warcaster reaction. And 2, I can't do Wall of Light because it's a 5th level spell.
Oh, I was looking at it like you could.
Oh, well. Anyway, I'm just gonna guiding bolt him.
Yeah.
All right.
Does a 23 hit?
Totally is.
You did it!
Yay! 66 radiant damage plus.
You can do it.
So
You
that,
can do it!
what was that? 16 damage. So that's 20 damage. 20
20
damage.
damage. That is a good hit.
Reporting the favor.
Yeah, straight on a reaction. That's a good one. All right, and now he's going to go take his 3 attacks at our dear friends that are still clustered together so nicely. Gargog.
He already
and-
attacked us, didn't he?
Oh, no, that was when he
That
left
was
you
his
guys.
lair- That was his lair action.
Yeah, that was his layer action. So, let me see here.
Owie.
Attacks. Let's see. 1, 2. So I got a. Ooh. So I got a 15 on talk locks. I don't think that hits. Right?
It is
Talk
one
is-
under.
It's one. So okay, it doesn't hit you. Okay. I got a 19 on Gargog and a 29 on Mark.
That's nice. I have an 18. Yeah, that I think that barely. Or I've got a 17. I think that barely whiffed by me.
All right.
Barely. Just
So
barely.
Gargog is going to take.
Yeah.
Let's see, 23 times 0.75. Yeah, 17 damage. Modified. That's modified. And then let's do the damage roll for. Ooh, that's a big one. 26. I think that was what, 18 or something? No, 20. Look, that's 20. So Mark's gonna take 20 damage, and then he's done. He's got no more actions.
That's actually not bad, but I'm kind of low.
Which means it's my
Like
actual
25.
turn.
I'm
now.
It
finally
is
low.
Nepos' turn.
I'm on
Correct.
27
Can
right now.
Doodle heal me? Smile.
Yeah, I guess Doodle can heal you.
Also, it's
Doodle
9.
is a sold level is the best.
Oh,
I
are
can
you guys okay for another 15, 20 minutes, baby?
Yep.
Yep.
Sold level is the
Yes.
best I can do for you, dude.
I will take anything at this point, dude.
23. Hey, that's pretty good.
Why is that
That's
better than
really
the other
good.
one? Why is
I
that
know,
better than
right?
the fourth level?
What happened? You rolled really good. 8, 7. Wow. That's
Me
Okay, well,
and
that's my turn.
me and Mark will need
Hey!
healing soon, though.
Wait, that's it?
I'm at 25. Where are you at, Blake?
I'm at 27.
Actually, no, we're in a bad situation. I will quicken spell. I will do a quicken spell guiding bolt again on that person in the crowd.
I just said that I would take care of him. Like, literally just said it.
Do you know who he is? Yeah, you haven't taken a look over there. You've just been told about it. You're gonna kill many audience members.
Are you sure you don't want help taking him out?
No, I have it. I got it.
Okay, then I will guiding bolt Gronk, which I get advantage on because I previously hit him with a guiding bolt.
With Legated Bolt.
Buggles! I hit him.
Yay!
All right.
For 26 damage. That is
good.
pretty nice. And he is still glowing because there was another guiding bolt that I hit him with.
Oops.
He is just a glowy boy.
He's
All right,
starting
my
to look
turn.
pretty hurt. Starting. I don't mean like, dying.
Shush! Shush! Don't make it any worse than it already is.
We just ignore total hit points and just do insane attacks and hope that it's enough to kill him before he totally wrecks us.
Yep.
Is it my turn now?
Yep.
Alright. I know I literally just told Nepos not to go after the guy in the crowd, but I'm gonna go after the guy in the crowd.
What the
What the fuck?
Because I'm a hypocrite.
Good job, Alex. Nice job.
God.
That's a 21.
Well, I mean, you probably hit him, so, I mean, I guess that's okay.
21, doesn't it?
It doesn't?
What?
No. So his AC
How?
is 22.
No, the guy in the crowd.
Oh, the guy in the
Oh, the guy
crowd.
in the crowd. I'm sorry.
I
missed
was so confused.
that. I was half paying attention.
Random Sorcerer has a
Yes,
has a
yes, it is.
AC of 22. Yeah.
By the way, you narrowly miss. Like, you're only seeing like probably 20% of his body because of the other people surrounding him and the crowd and all that kind of stuff. So it's a really hard, dangerous shot. 7 damage.
My spells ignore half cover, I believe.
Not you, right? Crossbow man.
Clock's the one throwing
Yeah.
it.
Yes, you should have let me attack him.
And
I
don't worry
know.
about it.
I'm just a
Anyway,
Don't
hypocrite.
worry about it.
Alright, now
As you hit, disappears.
He hits the guy behind him. No, okay.
No,
He just dies.
it goes into it, and it just
does he react at all before he disappears?
not even a concern.
Does
Alright, now I'm gonna... Does
big guy look confused?
does Gronk change at all? Does Gronk change at all?
Doesn't.
No.
You let me put it this way. Do me a favor and make.
Investigation? Insight?
I'm gonna go with
Can I do
perception or insight. I'll let you choose.
They're both the
all of
same
us,
for me.
or
Nope, just talk clock.
okay.
Talk clock made eye contact. Talk clock was focused.
Alright, I'm gonna use my inspiration for that just because I really want this to be good. That's a 15. That's not great.
That's you know what? Well, 10
is
being
on
base,
the
15.
bar.
15 is your next step. That is above bar, and that's exactly what you needed.
Alright.
You recognize an illusion being disappearing. He's still out there.
I'm gonna tell everyone about this through stuff. And now I'm going to use my Warhammer on Gronk.
So while you do that, Since you've told everybody that, I want everybody to give me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Goggles.
Except
I
for
do
Talk
investigation.
Clock. Not Talk
Oh,
Clock.
wait.
Nat
Yeah.
20.
I have advantage.
Nat
right?
20.
Because we're.
Yeah, you're hitting.
Can I find
Oh,
him?
come
We do
on.
investigation
20.
because we're looking for him.
Yeah. Since you guys are playing Where's Waldo, you guys have so Nesrin and Gargog spot him, and they both point. They both make eye contact, and they're
16.
like opposite side guys, almost to the left, and he's closer to your entrance. Sorry, 16.
Now can I
So-
shoot him?
So where
Yeah,
is he?
Mark, you see him too.
Another illusion.
How far
So-
is he?
You see, again, the same face, by the way, same clothing, same everything. He's like literally, if the dome's in a circle, he's almost across from the circle where
Nice.
where the other one was.
Imagine some random spectators like, hey, this guy has a twin.
Yeah, but they can't see that. I mean, they're 100, 200 feet away.
How did the crowd react when we shot at this guy and he just poofed?
You see that like they're gonna die and duck and scared and stuff, but it was really only about like 30 people. Everybody else was like, oh, this is getting dirty, So
Yeah.
crowd's kind
There's
of
no
underhanded.
rule against killing the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they
no rules.
they tore off their own hands, essentially.
They kind of killed themselves at points, so yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you hit. Didn't matter. Didn't impale anybody else. So sorry.
So,
who was that?
Ryder, it's actually a good thing you didn't
Did you
waste
hit?
your guiding. No. Ryder,
Did you
it's a
roll with
good.
advantage?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I got a 15.
Oh, no.
Ryder, it's a good thing you didn't hit it with guiding bolt because you would have wasted that.
True.
Whereas
My
I
turn.
just have bolts that I use.
We know where he is,
Shoot
right?
him!
Hey, Nepos, do me a favor, make an Arcana check.
Gladly.
Oh, that's true. Is it another illusion?
13.
You're not sure. You're like,
Great.
well,
Fine.
can't tell, but could it be another? Could it be another illusion? You guys are all talking about it, and then whatever. I
There's
don't know.
only one way to find out.
Exactly. So, talk like you were done.
Shoot her.
Nesrin, you're up.
Or him.
I'm gonna
Or them.
Whoever.
fly to
Shoot
him.
whoever.
Nah, I'm gonna fly to him, and
Hey, don't just shoot
stab
the
him.
people.
Okay.
Through the grill thing with the spikes?
Yes.
why do I
Wait.
crit him?
Who are you hitting?
Goggles.
Gargog, or not Gargog? Sorry.
Wait, no, hit the magic man in the background.
Do you have any ranged attacks? Because you can't
I-
get through the grates.
What do you mean?
He's hitting
Oh,
wrong.
great.
Oh, you're hitting
I'm
Gronk.
hitting
Okay.
Gronk. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're good. Okay. Yeah, that crits. No question. Good hit.
All right. 18 plus sneak attack plus giant smite plus one extra d8
Holy
to
crud.
for piercer.
You're rolling really good.
I'm gonna
Plus-
reroll that d1. I'm gonna reroll that d8. Holy wow.
One. It doesn't matter.
So
What's the damage?
18 plus 34, 45.
Okay, so
For once, crits actually do more damage than regular attacks.
ouch. That sucked.
And then I'm gonna bonus action disengage towards Magic Man.
He's going to use a reaction. I need you to make a strength check. A strength saving throw.
don't-
Excuse me.
I don't want it. Well, I have advantage, but I rolled pretty well, so 18.
23. You're grappled.
I don't want to be.
He disengaged. Does
I did-
that not matter?
He gets a reaction on the attack, and he grappled him before they disengage.
Well,
Uh,
I guess I will take my second attack against him. Do I get disadvantage?
I don't know how
Grappled.
attacks work with grapple.
I don't think you
no,
can.
Let me look.
Stop. Like being
Grappled.
prone.
It does not say anything about attack, so I guess it's just normal.
I mean, so then I get it.
So
I
that
assume
means
it'd be
you get
disadvantage.
advantage. Nope, doesn't say so. Oh wait, you might get disadvantage for being incapacitated.
Note
Hold
that
on.
being grappled and being grappled Doesn't limit who can attack as long as the opponent's still within your reach. Yeah, they're still in your. You can attack normal.
Okay.
I just looked up grapple. It's in the.
Don't forget advantage, please.
Yeah, 24 to hit. So I hit him.
Hit. Yeah, poke.
11 damage.
How's he looking?
He's looking pretty bad. He's not looking good at all.
We're gonna knock him out, guys. We're not gonna kill him.
I should have done something else. That's my bad. Oh well, that's fine.
Anything else?
Nope, because I already used everything. Cool.
Garg.
Are you using a
you see-
shield?
The
That does end my
caster
whistle.
focusing. You see a caster
Amazing.
focusing on Gronk, and he's in the crowd, and first one disappeared. Not sure
I
what's up.
guess just shoot at him. Right?
I'm just gonna stab.
Shoot them!
I'm just gonna stab Gronk. I'm gonna be simple.
I mean, you have 2 attacks.
If I want to stab Gronk with my maul, though, I want to stab
Not
him.
how stabbing works.
Cocklock's right there, right? I want to make sure. Because I always forget.
Oh, how much? I forgot. How much gold do I have left after we put it in the pot? Or do I have 0?
Oh, you
I
should
don't
have
remember.
22 to
100.
hit Gronk.
I should have 100. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. It was. I think it was about 100 gold. Everybody kept about 100.
Okay.
22 to hit Gronk.
22 hits.
Yeah, 11 damage.
All right.
Then 22 to hit Gronk.
So he's gonna go ahead. Oh, he already used his reaction to grapple. Never mind.
Yeah.
And then 12 damage. So 23 plus 6, 29 damage in total.
All right. He didn't like that one bit. He's hurting.
We're knocking him out. We're not killing him.
Yeah,
We're
knock,
killing him!
Stop
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we're knocking him. down.
knocking.
We're killing the guy in the crowd.
I'm knocking.
Oh yeah, we're definitely killing him.
All right. Mark,
Kill
up.
him!
Blake, your maul deals bludgeoning damage, not piercing damage. Therefore, you cannot stab with it.
I'm stabbing him. And if you question me, I will stab you with a
You
spoon.
could stab him with a javelin.
I'll stab you with a dull rock.
You could stab it with an arrow, but you can't stab it with a maul.
I will stab you with my mouse if you don't
You
be
want the
quiet,
weapon
boy.
to
True, and here's why. A maul has a point at the top of it, so I
It
guess if
deals
he's...
bludgeoning damage, not
Stabbing.
piercing damage. That's not how that works.
He is...
You underestimate my power!
Hmm.
All right. So Mark, what are you gonna do?
Alright, so
Okay, back, I'm gonna do
guy
my
in the
damage.
This guy correct?
crowd.
Hit the
I'm engaged with
guy
this guy,
in
correct?
the crowd.
You are engaged with Gronk, and the guy in the crowd is focusing on Gronk.
Alright, I'm going to
Hit the guy. in
disengage
the
bonus
crowd.
action and then 2 attacks hopefully hit this guy. Oh wait, no,
Okay.
it's recurve bow. Don't get advantage. Okay, roll that. That is terrible.
Yay!
That is terrible.
Yay!
I'm using.
Well, the best part is the first one flies wildly into the ceiling, and the crowd's like, "Woo!" As the other one actually just hits the other guy as well. Poof. But
that
Nepos, do me a
10 AC?
favor and make another Arcana check.
Gladly!
Man, did I
What
give
is
you
my
positive
luck
on this
today?
Can I help him? I don't know.
Let me put it this way.
Can I assist since I was
You
the one that
don't-
was shooting at
He
him?
has
I know
inspiration.
magic somewhat.
Inspiration.
Right, you
Well,
already
let me
used
put it this
You already
way.
used it.
Yeah, I'll
Right,
make it-
inspiration.
You already used it.
Oh.
Can I, guys, can I assist him?
Somebody want to
I know
inspire him
some
backwards? To be like, hey, you want me to show you a real leader and inspire him?
Can I help
magic. Oh,
him?
guys,
Sure.
Guys,
you
can
could
I help him since
but
I saw-
somebody has to burn.
since I-
Here, in order for him to gain it, I'll let you help him with your inspiration. So if anyone wants to give him your inspiration, I'll let him re-roll it.
Yeah, do that.
All right. Who has
So who's-
inspiration?
Blake should. I gave it to him.
All right,
But
Blake.
Blake's gone, so just take his.
Okay.
Yep.
Without-
Sorry, Blake. You don't get a choice.
You don't.
Oh, let's go! Oh, I won again on accident.
It doesn't even matter.
It doesn't even matter. Wow, let's go! Thank you, Blake.
Oh shit, got real. All right,
Blake carried.
you know
Blake carried.
mirror image. You learned that as like a level 2 spell a long time ago.
Blake, you no longer have advantage. Blake, you no
And-
longer have inspiration.
Mirror
I
image
saw
only
it.
has
He's gone
3
again.
charges. You look around, and with that kind of a roll, you spot him instantly. and you point him out to Mark with no problem. Way over 20 like that, no problem.
There's the last
Yes.
version. Take him out. We should
Basically-
go find the real one.
Your inspiration is gone.
Basically,
Nepo
imagine.
stole it, Blake.
So,
Nepo stole your
imagine
inspiration.
Hell.
the way you guys found him. Imagine a triangle around the circle. So he was about a third of the way all the way around, and he was spread amongst the crowd. So the illusion created some kind of an arcane rune that allowed him to maintain his concentration and his focus. But now that you've taken down his deal, with that kind of a roll, Nepos, you notice a bead of sweat coming down his forehead, not from strain of the spell, but kind of that, oh crap.
Oh,
Guiding
There's the
bolt.
real one. Take him out.
right, there you go.
May I ask, have I taken any damage
Mark.
when I went?
No.
No,
No.
but you
I
don't
got
have inspiration anymore.
You don't have
Nepos took it.
Yeah, you burned
We
your
all
inspiration.
voted that Nepos should get it, and he knows where the real guy is.
Bully.
Yeah, we stole your
you
inspiration
sacrificed
to
it for
find the
good
real
cause.
dude.
I gained one.
Communism.
That was my first time.
Communism.
That was my
Oh,
first
yeah.
time gaining inspiration
Our
in the last
inspiration.
20. In the last like
Our
10
inspiration.
sessions.
I
That was my
I
first time
gave
gaining
it.
inspiration.
I gave it to you.
That was my
Yeah,
first
you
time
didn't even earn
gaining
it.
it.
You didn't even
I
earn
did
it.
it.
Find your inspiration
We gave
in
it
this
to you, but we can
and
also
I
take
can
it
take
back.
it out of it.
Our
We gave it, and
There you go. That's how you solve problems.
God.
this is communism.
Wow.
Communism.
That was my first time
So,
gaining
that
it
said-
in like
So
20
Mark,
know
do you have
what the
another?
real
Do you have
dude
any other? You have other attacks? You do. Everybody knows who the real dude is. No question. Nepos pointed him
No,
out.
I
You guys
don't.
can see him one
We
third of the
shouldn't
way.
let
So you're
Nepos
done?
guiding bolt him.
All
right.
It's not my
So-
tone. Unless you
so
want
we're
to
gonna-
hold all your actions.
We're
Well,
gonna get
it-
to the end of the. We're after
Layers
gonna get
action,
to do
yeah.
the layer action.
Layer
Yeah.
action.
So layer action. As his ability to recharge 3 times so far is kind of crazy. Does not recharge. All right.
Thank God.
So he
Yeah,
is not able to disengage. We'll say that he's wounded. He's slowed. You guys have slowed him, and his breathing is labored, and he's having challenges to fighting. You guys are putting up a hell of a fight, being that nobody is down or any of that kind of stuff yet. And
We got
let's
real
see,
close.
I have
I
been
wasn't
the
paying
only one
attention.
that has been healed.
Who didn't Nesrin do the big massive damage this round?
No, I didn't.
Yes.
It wasn't me.
Who was it?
It was
Oh,
not
wait,
me.
I mean, I guess I kind of did masses of damage.
It was,
I got like
it
2.
was Dayton. It
Over
was
20
Dayton.
dice.
Yeah, wasn't it Dayton?
It was Dayton.
It was not me.
Sorry.
I
Well,
also
we're
got
gonna-
some I also got some high guiding bolts, so I guess it'll
Stop. Just let
Tell you what.
Dayton take the ball.
No, I
no,
don't
I'll
want
roll.
it.
I'll roll the dice. Wow. The dice say you did it.
Oh
Dayton.
man,
I'm sorry. I rolled a 3, and you're number 3 in the initiative order.
you've
So,
rolled 2 times.
Yeah.
3 times actually.
3 times.
I
Yeah.
rolled a d6. I rolled a d6 to see if it didn't hit anybody. So it rolled 3 and a 3. So hey, to be fair, how many ones have you guys rolled tonight?
That's also fair.
too many.
A lot of ones.
Lost
let's see.
at least like
Roll
8.
dice. Ooh, 15 damage from a beer bottle.
Wait, what the? What? Wait, no, I should. Wait.
Doesn't he get a deck
that
save
right?
for that?
You do get a deck save. I'm sorry. You get a deck save. Let me see that. I forgot about
17.
that. Oh, you do. Half that. So you take 8 damage.
Oh, okay.
That said, the
Get knocked
caster
by a
is
beer bottle.
still active.
It's the caster
Um,
throwing bottles.
No, it's not the caster. But they're just fans. There's fans of Gronk. They're like, leave him alone. And there are people, throwing stuff in. It's very interactive arena. All right, the walls close in again. I don't believe anybody was dumb enough to stay close to the walls,
Nope.
right?
No.
No.
All right, so it doesn't hit
Only
anybody.
person
The
dumb enough
arena
to
has
stay close
closed
to them
in
after we
30
realized they were
feet.
closing,
Originally, it was
Dayton.
100 feet across. Now you're only 70 feet across in the circle. It's much tighter for everybody there. So it's perceived, and of course your upper circle. I think the dome would probably only shrink, probably down to about 30. What we had a 40-foot ceiling before, 50-foot, and so it's
50
down to like
foot,
probably
100 by
20ish.
50.
It's
Yeah.
it's maybe we'll go 30. We won't go that short, but it's down, and Gronk is up, and he's not feeling happy that he needs to. Let's see.
No.
He does have his hand
No.
crossbow, but he'd be shooting out of combat. Does he get a disadvantage for that?
I'm
He would,
grappled.
right? Oh, that's right. You're grappled. He can't. Oh, shoot. Huh. Okay, well, he only has one choice then for his attack. He's got to bite you.
I don't want him to.
And he's gonna bite you. Sorry,
I
and
don't want-
He doesn't really want to do it either. But
Okay, I understand.
to be fair,
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Understandable. Good one.
ooh, does it's like a 27 hit?
No, it doesn't. Sorry.
How about 18 damage?
I don't know that yet.
18 damage hits.
That's there. He regenerates a little bit. You see a couple deep wounds closing up a little bit.
Vampire.
He's gonna keep you one-handed, and he's gonna take the crossbow, and he's gonna go ahead and shoot all three at Nepos. Out of combat, but because he's shooting out of combat and he can't shoot into combat, he's gonna have disadvantage on those attacks.
Oh yeah.
So,
I mean-
let me roll those.
Oh wait, I don't think it's
There's
possible.
actually a chance.
Unless he
there's
rolls a
actually
1, he
chance
can't
that
miss
out-
me.
Out of
16?
6 attacks.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he's got to roll ones to. He's got to roll double. No, he's got to roll a single one out of 2. That's true. They're all gonna hit you. I didn't think about that.
Great.
It's too bad.
He's got
16,
a 12 AC.
I rolled a
Everything
16.
Hits him.
Why didn't you
Literally
take shield?
Everything hits him.
Oh, and he rolled a crit fail. So I'll tell you what happened.
So he misses
So the
one.
first one misses badly, which it shoots all 3. And what happens is one of them flies into the other, and 2 crossbow bolts literally fly off in the other direction. One that should have hit
And
no
I-
longer hits.
Can
And
I
this-
take my reaction to intercept it?
No, because you're near Gronk, or you're not really next to Nepos.
I guess.
You'd have to be 10
Does he
feet from him. You
intercept
wouldn't
it
be.
as he fires it? Isn't he being held in his left Gronk's
So
left
you
hand?
take
Like, if he just
Sorry,
That would
wait.
work.
You take 12 damage. It's piercing damage. Nothing special.
Deep stabbing.
And he's done. He took his attack. He's holding our dear friend, took a bite out of him, and we've got Nepos is up. You've got a
you can
caster
do
in the.
things.
Guiding
I know
bolt.
what
Guiding
time
bolt.
it is.
Guiding bolt.
bolt.
Guiding bolt.
You're gonna
Guiding
miss.
Blast that fool out of the sky.
Wait, no, wait!
I
Don't
rolled damage.
don't guiding bolt it. Oh, you dumb. Yeah, don't
I
guiding.
rolled the damage.
Don't guiding bolt it.
What
Use
do
a
I
why?
do then?
Use a cantrip.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair point. Fire bolt. Fire.
Fire bolt. As long as it's some sort of
I'm
bolt.
gonna make this clear.
15.
I would do the other one.
Guiding
Yeah,
bolt.
then do it.
Guiding? Wait, which one? What?
You would do the first one, the guiding bolt. Do the guiding
the-
bolt.
Look, the stronger the damage, the harder the concentration roll.
I guess that's
He's
true,
not
yeah.
gonna have like 6 hit points.
Guiding
So,
bolt.
just saying.
Guiding bolter.
Ow!
The same to hit.
You hit.
All right.
Ah! Fagos! Let's go! 20
Ooh.
damage! Oh, wait,
Really?
no, 24,
One bolt?
24 damage.
All right. Guess what?
Spell goes down.
He drops. First off, you basically
Woo!
pulp his chest, and you like literally cause him to like burst his chest open,
I
and
just-
heart
Is
attack.
he
And all
dead?
its
And it's
bristles.
like a
Oh, he-
force
yeah.
like goes
He-
onto him. As
he
his
only had
body
20
explodes.
He only had 20 hit points. He was a basic caster, nothing special. Here's the aspect that it didn't make sense. Oh, I should have given you that with the Arcana roll. Your Arcana roll was sick. Over 20, you recognize Dominate Person. And he did.
Oh, I should have known. I should have known.
Problem. Nobody was able to break the spell before the caster died. So there's a reverberation that goes back to the cast E, and you see Gronk's face just kind of like imagine if your brain imploded inside your head. You effectively see his face go kind of like contorted. And then, because of that, all of his muscles literally rip, and you see Nesrin take, you're gonna love this, 150 points of damage, and he literally pulps into 3 pieces
Wait,
as he
he's
squeezes him
dead.
so tight.
I'm not
It's
dead
so-
because my max HP is 71.
And that would
71
be
times 2.
double.
You're dead.
No,
He just
'cause,
killed you.
No, 71 times. He said 115.
No,
No, he
150.
said 150.
It's 150 over your damage.
He just
is what I'm
pulped
saying.
you. He just murdered you.
He pulped you into 3 pieces.
I have
You
my
literally
diamond.
broken. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing
That's brutal.
is that himself, he has also fallen to the ground, very dead.
Gronk?
Yes.
I only have 1 diamond.
So two
You
things
should.
happen. As the battle ends, half the crowd is screaming in delight. The other half, having witnessed a brutal murder in the audience, is fleeing the scene. It's literally crazed, contempt, not quite sure what's going on. It's kind of total havoc going on. The gates open,
Fucking
and
died.
two figures enter the arena, telling you to stand aside as fast as possible. They're road figures. They appear to be maybe medics or something of that nature.
I step aside
but-
and collapse to the ground.
So specifically, you notice one of them casting a spell. So when you guys are collapsed, you guys are tired. Nepos, if you want to make an Arcana check, you can. But you see them casting both of them casting a magic on each
Oh, I got a
of the
nat 20 for
corpses
Arcana.
to try and bring them back. Great. You recognize a nature spell. Period.
One.
Because nature would be the druid's aspect, and we have a small problem. Reincarnate doesn't bring you back the same.
Then
So
Is
as you guys
about to be an elephant.
notice, Dayton's character begins to mend, reattach the 3 pieces. Literally, you're talking like his head, his torso, and his legs. Literally begin to remend, and you kind of like imagine like shape-shifting or polymorphing into something different. His feathers begin to shift and change, and it honestly looks unnatural for as natural as it is, and he comes back same person as far as he can tell. He doesn't have a clue anything's happened to him, other than the fact that he's basically got like 1 hit point or something that. Like
I mean,
that.
doesn't he
It's
remember the
exploded and came
squishing pain?
Oh yeah, in fact he probably reacts. Like I would say, Nesrin, you probably react like oh my god, I'm dying, I'm dead. Hello, I'm not dead. What's going on?
Don't worry.
And,
Don't worry. Just take an 8-hour
Wait,
nap
is
and
he
you'll
an
be completely
elf
fine.
now?
So all of you notice that he's completely changed from more of like, heavy feathers and more of the raven and the design of his current race to change into more of a feathery, lighter colored owl, effectively. You can tell he has no idea. Nesrin, you have no idea. The others, so as you guys are really focused, you guys are really focused on the fact that your companion is back from the dead, and you're shocked at this betrayal, this evilness, this sinister plot that's gone on. You guys are completely focused on Nesrin. All you hear is, "Oh hell no!" And it's more like a "Oh hell no!" And behind you guys, as see a young halfling female sitting amongst Gronk's armor. Like, what'd you all do? And yes,
Oh,
No,
Gronk is
I
alive.
can't
so
even
sorry.
explain
Oh my
it. I
God.
collapsed on the ground. I don't even realize that he's been revivified.
I'm gonna grab his axe.
I'm
Steal.
I'm just gonna start laughing, puny man.
No, I grab it from him and I like hold it above him, and I'm just kind of looking to see if he's back to normal.
So no, hold that action for a second. So first off, you guys immediately win the round, and the two druids that came in, one of them. Hold on, let me see who it's going to be. This is going to be a big deal.
That was so lucky.
Wow. Okay, wait. Okay, I rolled the 3 again. So Nesrin, you get the information. That's 3 threes in a row.
Me. Oh wait, no, it's 4. It's 4
Actually,
threes.
It's 4. It's 4 threes.
4 threes?
Yeah,
It's 4
of
threes.
Sixers for the group. It's
Hey.
4.
The Google Dice Roller is not. It's rigged against you for some reason. In this case, it's not a bad thing. No, it's actually a good thing.
Can't you use D&D Beyond?
You hear a female druid basically whispering to you, something evil and sinister is happening around here, and you immediately recognize the voice. It's Arwen.
Does that mean that the other druid? Wait, does that mean that the other druid is Eli?
No.
Oh.
It wasn't a druid.
So
Imagine.
they're both. You guys can notice they're both wearing. Remember, she had an emblem of their order. They're both wearing the emblem of the order. She tells Nestrin specifically that we travel, or we've been tracking kind of an unearthly eminence and a power that came to Neverwinter, and lo and behold, we saw your guys' fight. It was amazing. Yada yada yada. It was total coincidence that they came across and crossed your guys' path. But she was, first off, glad to help. That's why she went to you
Plot
specifically
armor.
and brought you back. Second is there's two things that happen.
Mhm.
One, other than everybody now knows that Arduin's there, and then basically a member of her order is with her, which the member of her order looks significantly, how would I put this? Timeless. Would be the right term.
He,
That's a
he
level
is like an
18 druid.
18th level druid.
So
Timeless body.
yeah, well, I shouldn't say timeless, but let's say younger. Age slowing. Age.
Yes.
The
Yes,
whole.
timeless
The
body.
whole.
What is it?
Yeah,
What
no,
is
no.
it?
Timeless body means
body.
it's stopped, but the age slowing.
Oh,
There's a
it's
slowing
the-
thing that happens like
the-
around 12.
It's the effect. It's the one of the 18th level.
He is a
druid effects.
high-level
It basically
druid.
makes them
Yeah, he's up there.
very high level.
So, anyways, between the two, they came back and brought them both back. So, they're explaining the situation about kind of what's happened, what's gone around. Gronk says, first off, even in a girl voice, in a halfling of all things, yeah, and of course trying to hold like probably his armor that no longer fits against him. I guess it's magical, so it actually readjusts. So never mind, the armor already automatically fits. That's awesome.
Me? Yeah, I would.
Effectively, he says, "Well, thanks for not killing me."
I mean, we did kill
Well, it
him.
wasn't technically. It really wasn't you, but it's all good. That was a really good fight. It was like watching from within a cage of your own body. I experienced everything. I couldn't control it. So he immediately apologizes, and he says to Gargog and Toklok specifically, "You guys fought very honorably. I respect your
I
guys'
could do-
clans and your heritage." And he gives you guys an awakened option.
Oh, what?
Oh.
So remember your gear, how it awakens?
Oh.
No.
You have an option. He offers to teach you the ways of his tribe. One aspect of it.
Okay.
The first part is he offers his weapon as tribute, or training in a higher defense. But you only have one weapon. There's two of you, so one of you will get one. The other one will get the weapon.
You already have a
choose
great axe plus
weapon.
2. I have Maul and
A great
great axe
hammer.
plus 1.
This is
A great hammer.
definitely a great axe, and it's a fire aspect of that.
I guess I shouldn't
Is
say
it a
that.
Great Axe plus something with an addition to
I mean,
the,
you have more health, so if you
No,
want to be
it
like
would be
really
called-
health based,
It would be
At the-
called something. It would be called something.
Without
I-
metagaming it too much,
I don't do a lot of damage.
Fire damage is extra. So
I could deal
well,
with
Blake, but
I-
you have a ton of health, so you might want to get more health, or you might want to even out.
Dude, I don't need more health.
He wants the axe.
I want
Guys,
the
I
axe. I'm
mean-
gonna be honest here.
I kind of want the
by the
axe
way,
though.
fire damage is really good. It's 2d6 entirely separate. So if your attack hits, that would be 2 attacks per turn. That would be 4d6 per turn if both attacks hit. Yeah, basically, Flame Tongue is very good.
So Alex wants the defense. I want the axe. How about
I
this?
mean, I kind of want the axe, but
How about this? We both roll a basic d20, and whoever rolls higher gets their choice.
so should we roll? Do you have it prepared so like you're about to click on the roll
Tell you what,
button?
Yeah.
just roll a d20. Both of you guys roll a d20.
All right.
and
So
just
at the
hit.
same time, like 3.
I already
I
rolled
just
mine.
rolled it.
Oh. Ah, that's no good.
Yeah!
All right.
I'm gonna take the axe.
Awesome. All right.
That's where
Since he notices Gargog's greed, he hands Toklok the axe, and he says, "You need to learn some patience. That's one of the things that I'll teach you." And he teaches you what's called prismatic rage.
That sounds cool as hell.
You will get to, on any long rest, choose when you rage a single element, regular element, and I'll add this to your was it your life jacket, um, which you can also rage again, or your rage works again. So you can choose fire. I think it's cold, lightning, and then there's one other.
Acid.
I don't know.
Acid.
Maybe, yeah.
It's whatever the nature ones are. So I think maybe acid, but I don't think poison.
Oh,
might
it might
be
be poison.
It's poison.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you get to choose to resist, add resistance to one of those. In fact, yeah, I'll make it part of your rage. It just becomes part of your rage, but you get to choose it. So
So
if you're
you-
fighting like a fire dragon, you can say, "I want to be resistant to fire in my rage."
See,
If
that's
you're
not a
fighting-
bad deal.
That's awesome. Because when you take flame breath and he takes the full 75 damage and you don't, so.
Poor Gronk, man.
All right, so I will add the axe to Talkbox inventory. I will modify Gargog's vest and his item. And actually, I might be able to just. Is there a way to do it without it being an item? I can just put it on the chest, I guess.
You could
What?
just rename it. You can customize certain
Can I just
things.
modify your rage?
I don't know if you can.
That's a character ability. Where am I at? Talklog Gargog.
Just have him have like a ring or.
I mean, I could
something.
add the axe myself if I know what it's called.
No, I have to make the axe. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
in yet. Yeah, I have them. I have the
You could
information.
do
in
like
the stats,
you
it's
could
just
do
not
like a
customized.
ring for Blake that. What's that?
I am gonna modify one thing though. Hold on a sec. So,
I'm so
let's
scared.
see.
I'm just
Big
passed
question:
out.
do we level up or not? I'm
So,
not sure if we do, but
when did
maybe.
we last level
We
up?
leveled
right
up
when
last
we came
fight.
back.
Yeah.
No, I think it was
No,
session
two
before last.
2 fights ago, 2 sessions ago.
2 sessions ago.
Yeah.
Well, it was 2 fights ago because we fought the Ifrit
2 fights
and then we.
It was the last arena
Alright.
fight.
Three,
So
then
Blake-
the Banshee, then the whatever you guys dealt with.
Hey Blake,
What?
take a look at your inventory. I will fix Talklock's inventory, and I will add the prismatic rage training.
Okay.
So that said, you guys do come back. You guys are walking, talking to Ario and all that kind of stuff, and this is kind of where we'll leave it. But you guys make it back to the top. The arena owner, who's like, great upset, expected Gronk to win and all this kind of stuff, and he's like, "You guys cost me a fortune," and he
Yeah.
gives you
Yeah, we
guys.
did.
Hold on a sec.
If he tries to give us less, I'm going to murder him.
Oh, I'm gonna take some from him.
Gives you guys 162,000 gold.
Each.
Everybody, give me an insight check.
Do I do it with Nezrin or do I do it with?
Either. Whatever. If you know the modifier, you can just guess it. But I just need.
I have to go look at it.
I got a couple of passes, particularly Mark and Nesrin. You guys would have advantage, by the way.
Characters. View.
Advantage.
Okay, I would have advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Mark and Nesrin would have advantage.
Oh, wait,
23.
yeah, he's so... I'm gonna murder him.
23.
All right, 23.
Yeah, 23. So yeah, you've noticed 20% of your winnings are missing.
We're gonna murder you. I'm just gonna
I'll
say
take
that
my
straight
proper
up.
winnings.
Give us
then.
our money or you're dead.
You don't look like you're in the shape to murder anybody.
Intimidation roll.
Try me.
That was an intimidation roll against you. Make a charisma save.
Oh, I did not know that.
How do I add a character to a campaign?
That's an 18.
That's a
Just
17.
change your weight, Staten.
Pass. Okay, so you both pass.
Change your
So
weights.
here's the deal. Look, I told you had to survive. One of you died.
Gee, now I see him standing right here.
Only... I'm gonna negotiate and say, and pay only him less.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have to pay him anything. Here's your 162, divided amongst the 4 of you.
All right, I'll do it. Can I would like some of that. Thank you.
You guys do what you want to do. But he's so
divided
actually do me a
by
favor. Give me
5.
one more. Give me one more charisma save. Talklock and Gargog.
15.
Ooh.
15's fast. Talklock's out. Okay, Gargog, you're still in it. You want to negotiate any further?
Yes.
You get the idea. He's remember you've been strong arm before, and Mark and Nesrin told you this. They taught you guys this.
Let me tell you, I still have spell slots left. I will blow your ass up. Give us all money.
I'm not. I don't want to do an intimidation check. Okay.
I wasn't saying intimidate. Oh, you can intimidate
I'm
him if you want. I
intimidated.
wasn't gonna have you intimidate. I
I'm
was having you
intimidate
persuasion,
back.
but whatever.
Intimidate
Can I
back, man.
intimidate him?
First off, you make him laugh as you know his additional muscle appears. You got a caster behind him. You know, in fact, you can tell that he's fidgeting with a ring that looks very magical on his hand.
Let me tell you this: we would be great cousins. As you see, the crowd seems to enjoy our fight. You don't give us our full money. There's no way we're showing up back here. You will lose more money if you don't give us the full amount than if you do.
Persuasion.
Just an idea.
Yeah, give me a persuasion check. Let's do it.
So can I use like unseen servant or something to steal, like mage hand or something to steal the ring off his finger?
Stop.
Don't.
Don't.
You don't get the idea. That'd be very smart.
Can I counterspell his unseen servant?
Here's the deal. So first off,
actually, it would be mage hand.
he considers your persuasion. He says, "Well, the offer was that you all survived, and you didn't survive, so you lose per body. I'll give you half of his winnings."
Fair enough.
That's
Pretty
fair.
fair.
That's fair.
So you guys get 182,250. So let's just do 182,000 rounded down.
182,000
divided by
5 is 3640. Or
let me do
36,400.
let me do the full 250. It's not a big deal. Divide 5. 36,450 is what you guys get.
36,450.
Everybody can add. So basically,
wait, is that 36,000?
Yes, 36,450.
You can buy that broom.
Hey,
everybody,
yes, I could.
Everybody can add the 36,450 plus. You guys kept about 100 gold each, so just add 100 gold to that. So everybody has 36,550 in their inventory.
I have 36,650 because I sold the ball.
I have 36,660.
I have the amount that he said.
So welcome to being rich. That said,
oh, actually, technically, Nesrin doesn't have that. Hold on, 36,550.
So as Gronk kind of hobbles by and he goes into the infirmary to kind of rest up, he gives you guys a good nod. He's like, "Hey, keep in touch. Like you guys, awesome."
We should do that again.
What are you gonna do now? I ask him.
Wait, let me correct that. Hey, keep in touch. Like you guys, awesome. That's really what it is. So
I'm gonna like say, what are you gonna do now?
So he looks and he's like, "Tire."
Now would be a good time for
I
that.
bet you have a lot of winnings.
Yeah, he's set. He really didn't even need. Remember, he didn't need to do the fight. He's like, "Really, boss?" I'm like, nah. At this point, he's done. His contract's out because and this is more of a thieves kind of thing. You're in it till you die. Guess what?
He died.
So he's out. So you guys, in a way, you guys freed him from his indentured aspect, which is good. So.
All right, I tell him where we're staying and say if he ever wants to come by, just come by.
I'll bake some cookies.
Wait, Grandma now?
About to pass out.
Yeah, I like cookies. All right, so that's it. That's
I
what
imagine the person in the crowd was furious and just hurling bottles all over the place when Bonk fell over dead.
Fair warning, the person I blew up, he's the bad guy that murdered the other guy that was gonna fight us.
Well, no, wasn't he controlled by the bad guy?
Yeah.
So okay. So you guys, are you explaining to the boss about the mind control? Because they didn't see it. They saw the body, but they don't understand what's going on. You gonna explain it? Okay. So he's first off. After that, he's like, "Oh, I hate cheats." Second, he realizes the same thing you guys already knew, or I think one of you guys figured out about the fact that Tawaka's death was linked. This whole thing was about getting Gronk in the match so they could mind control him, and Tuaka would have been resistant to dominate the wisdom aspect, just to his nature. So it makes sense that they needed to get him out of the way in order to put Gronk in there to make it easier for the spell to take. Second, the concern they have then is, okay, so if this low level mage is the one, the agent responsible for trying to cheat, who is pulling his strings? And he's
also, why are we on the hit
you
list?
you guys give me some time, and I'll do you guys a solid. And this is the boss, and I'll find out, because nobody makes a fool of me.
So just
And that's
turn
where
to Gronk and say, sorry about killing you.
Did we level up?
Can we at least get a long rest?
When did we last level up?
Like 3 sessions ago?
Last arena fight.
We leveled up the first session we came
Last
back. We
arena
leveled
fight.
up. That was the silver thing. Since then, we've done the
No.
fight with the.
And we're what, 11 right now? 9, 10?
No,
Where
we're
we at?
9. We're
Nine.
9.
And not quite. So here, let me share something with you guys real quick. I don't know if this is the character sheet and if you can see this or not, but let me where would I put this? Announcements, I guess, or the chat. I put this in chat. This is Gronk, except for he's a level 20 character. He's
Campaign? Oh, hang on.
I get
he's in
it.
it.
That's
He's into
so
the guy.
funny.
So the
Plus 3 weapons.
he's a 14 level barbarian with a 6 level ranger, which gave him certain abilities. So the form of
Wait, he has a
form
plus
of
3
beast-
plate armor?
And he's a
Oh, yeah.
Warforged,
It's the-
apparently.
Yes.
The paleo.
So that's why I forgot
199 hit points.
well, look at the temp hit points.
And I would like to say that I probably dealt most of that.
And he's resistant to everything you guys were dealing out. So you had to deal twice that. Plus a
Except my
22
radiant.
Plus, that's true. Plus a 22 AC, by the way.
What was the
So that
healing
was pretty
bite?
serious.
What was the healing bite about?
It's the form of beast. It's the bite, and basically the way his attacks worked is they do double what you see. So
Well,
you basically
maybe
would
he didn't
crit
use any
to
spells
one of
on
those.
us.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, and that was the thing I
Yeah,
forgot to
3
use his
plus
ensnaring.
3?
He was supposed to use his ensnaring strike, but instead he chose to use his other attacks. He had 2 other attacks that are not listed.
Is he
so
actually a Warforged, or is that just...
Well, he was supposed to be. Like he'd open up his chest and there was like something there, but I just left it at that. He's no longer Warforged anymore. So
he was.
It's part of what gave him the extra resistance.
So he was a
ability,
Warforged.
all that kind of stuff. More like cyborg kind of thing, like a human person that gained, Warforged technology, because he was not Warforged on the outside, if that makes sense. Like think Terminator, but like his chest had
He's a
replaced,
Terminator. We killed
sections of
Terminator,
him.
guys. We did it.
So
Woo, Terminator's dead.
Terminator's dead.
his tail swipe got improved to a reaction instead of an attack, and then the charging attack was more like his breath weapon, kind of beginning of the layer thing. It was complex. It was you guys have no idea how that could have gone significantly worse.
If I didn't crit
I
him
think the
twice.
rolls were you guys were well. I was concerned about the 22 AC, but with the advantage you guys, because you guys next to Gargog
That
and
is
Talklock,
so useful, by the
it
way.
helps.
Given
Yeah,
that-
you guys
given
were
that-
getting all sorts of
that
attacks.
advantage was like probably the reason we like won, but secondarily, just the fact that a lot of us have like +7 or +8 attacks makes it a lot easier. I would say that we don't have to roll like nat 20s that we would have used to roll if we were still like level 4 characters.
Yeah, and Tempest Fugit was a smart play. I like that the use of that. That was very good.
Ryder,
Only wish
okay.
I got more than one
Alex
tool
and
in it.
Blake, you guys should get a bow that's like +1 or something, so that Ryder could just activate Tempest Fugit. All 5 of us can stand in it and just fire off like arrows.
Machine gun.
Yes. And if we could get that on a
And then we
flying
find something that's
or
immune
other-
to piercing damage.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wait, hold on. Matt, how much is an airship?
Are airships specific to Eberron?
Not necessarily.
No,
not necessarily.
Not
because we could use the whistle.
necessarily. Can
You
I
use the
get an
whistle.
airship?
Okay, I have a question. Can we get
I will
something
look
that
into it.
auto casts? Can we get something that auto casts like wind? Because if we can do
Probably.
that,
Slash
we can
it-
have
yeah,
the
slash the
whistle
wind, I guess.
Oh,
on the ship. We can
so
just make the whistle part of the
reason-
ship and have a wind blowing into it constantly.
The reason that I went and attacked Gronk instead of went against the other guy is because I realized that within the time space, I'm using more Constitution points with my whistle, and I was gonna run out. So I couldn't have flown to the other guy and then flown back. I would have dropped
Well,
into
and
the stands.
you wouldn't have been able to get through the spikes anyway. They were too small, too
Yeah.
tight. So you have to go through the gates. But
Wait,
yeah.
David, this is a very important decision. Are you a medium creature or are you a small creature? Because Alpha
I
is
have-
vital.
I have transformed into a small creature. I've basically gotten smaller.
Ooh, he's
So
short.
not only did you grow wings, you got shorter.
Yeah, so I went from 4'11" to what? Oh, to 2'5".
You're
2.5 feet.
Yeah.
Not the shortest in the
I s-
party anymore.
A small creature can be anywhere from 2 feet to what was it? It was like 3'9".
Wow. So I remember like the goblin was really short, and the goblin got the ability to free disengage for bonus action without being a rogue. Is there any cool things that you get for? I haven't looked at Alkin yet.
He can catch himself
no.
in the middle of a fall.
I can. So if I'm falling from a high flight, I can Dex save to
and it's like a
catch
dex
myself.
save of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's not
it's
bad.
a really minimum one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Actually, I
And he
cannot
can
fail
fly?
it unless I get a nat 1. So
And don't you have like advantage on stealth or something?
I don't have advantage on stealth. I just have expertise.
Probably should wrap things up.
Yeah, that's true. So, all right. I'm done. That's it. So I will
fun.
update the campaign. I'll update Blake your prismatic rage explanation. I'll put it on your chest plate or somewhere else, and then Talk Lock. I'll get you that axe
Soon we
updated,
get long rest. Yep.
in there. Yeah, go ahead and take the long rest. You guys are gonna go
Thank
back to
God.
his uncle's house to get that taken care of.
Nezrin's dead. Can I get a augers?
So Nesrin's not
Just
dead.
change the way
You can just change your race in the character sheet. So you go to edit and you just
Yeah,
change
yeah.
the race, and then it should let you re-pick anything that's broken.
I did.
And
Yeah,
I didn't even have to use my diamond.
I did. But the
Yeah.
problem is that I made a copy, so now I have to copy everything over to Nezrin.
So do you remember what I said about it's like be patient, trust me on the transition?
Yeah.
That
I was just
I
preparing.
just had the death roll thing. I was like, oh, hopefully he doesn't freak out while I solve it.
No, I was looking
So-
at it and I was like, oh, 115. Oh, I wonder why it didn't kill me. And then you're like 150. I was like, huh. Okay, so this
Well,
is probably where I do
Life
the
gives
thing.
you death,
Yeah. Yep.
and life cuts you short.
So
kidding.
I'm a
Yeah.
head out.
I'll update stuff. I'll see you guys next Monday, and we'll talk then, or I'll work on another date if Monday doesn't work. So, have a good night.
All right.
Night.
Day works. Yeah.